Well, frick, am I quiet? You know, I changed some stuff with my audio because my audio was peaking before. I'm saying a little bit of things, but sometimes I could say more if I wanted to, but I don't really want to say more than what I'm saying right now. Sick.
We've got a lot to cover.
Okay.
Okay. I see a doodad there that we don't want on the screen. Okay. He's still half of my audio. Okay. That should be better.
I think I have, I got the loading thing again that Annie was getting.
Oh, like it's just loading?
Yeah.
How's that?
Give it a second. Let's see if it fixes itself.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. It worked this time.
Okay. I'll make my music a little quieter. Okay, I think we are ready to start. Everybody clear?
I'm good to go.
Okay, I think that we are ready. So let's get started with World of DecorCraft. Okay, so we are starting. Welcome everyone to World of DecorCraft. This is a very special day. This is really the a dawn of a new era in Azeroth because, you know, we finally are getting player housing today for early access. And Blizzard was kind enough to sponsor this event, which is like a reality TV show style competition that is unlike anything that you've seen before. Today is kickoff. It's the first part of this event. And I'm just so excited for player housing because, you know, we've spent 2 decades without a house, without anywhere to go. So I am your host, Zepla. And today we're starting the competition. We're going to have 6 different finalists fighting for domestic glory. And I obviously can't judge these crimes against interior design alone. So I have brought in the heavy hitters. Esfand is here, the Paladin King himself. Esfand.
Yeah.
Are you ready to roast some ugly couches?
Absolutely. I will be dispensing justice big time. I will be making sure that everybody has a good house, and if they don't have a good house, then they will be punished severely.
As they should be. That is what's right. And Annie is here, AnnieFuchsia, the queen of completionism. Annie, do you think that we should take turns maybe doing good cop, bad cop with the finalists?
You being the bad cop?
I don't know. Maybe we can take turns. I'll be bad cop one day.
Yeah.
I don't mind being bad cop, actually.
I'll be bad cop sometimes, but I think you'll be a better bad cop than
Which one?
I think you're better at roasting.
Simon Cowell. One of us has to do that.
Oh, what about both of us? Like find the right moments.
So our builders are obviously not just going to be doing this for exposure. They are going to be fighting for some pretty sick prizes, which I will show you now. Here's our list of prizes here. So all of our finalists are going to receive the Epic Edition of Midnight, 4 months of game time. Third place is getting a cute mug, a cute sweater, 6 months of game time for the top 3. And obviously you need to choose Horde Alliance. Second place is getting 8 months of game time. And grand prize winner gets a whole year of game time, plus the physical collector's edition of Midnight and signed merch from the WoW dev team.
Nice.
Yay!
Yes.
Honestly, the prizes are insane. It was a lot better than I expected that you would be able to do. So.
Right.
Great job, Zepla, putting this together. It's awesome.
I have to thank Blizzard for
thank you, Blizzard, for providing, and Zepla for putting it together.
Prizes. I mean, a full year of game time is a pretty incredible reward just all by itself. But I mean, those holiday sweaters too are super cute. So,
dude, the holiday sweaters, I was literally looking at them like an hour ago. The Alliance one, I think, is the harder one is, just personal, But the Alliance one, the Alliance one was real nice.
Well, I actually have the holiday sweater from another year.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you can see
Oh, you do? Nice.
I love this sweater. It's amazing.
Wow. Wait, that one is Alliance and Horde.
This is Alliance and Horde, but they got smart about it because now they're going to sell me 2 sweaters instead of this one.
Why would you buy for the Horde, though? Just get the Alliance one.
Obviously, I'm going to get the Alliance one, but...
You know what's funny?
The Horde one looks more festive, kind of.
But I think the Alliance one looks more festive.
What?
Yeah. Well, maybe you think that because the red, though. Because, like, red Christmas is red and green. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I just maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, let me describe how World of DecorCraft is going to actually work. Because, like I said, this is not your standard housing competition. I definitely wanted to go out of my way to set things up so that it would feel exciting, so that it will feel like you're on the edge of your seat and you don't even know what's going to happen next, okay? So we have 6 finalists that have gone through a grueling pre-screening process. We got hundreds of applications over the last week, about 350 apps. We got
350?
I read through them all.
Wow.
I have read through them all. And we have narrowed it down.
I don't even know how to read.
6 people. Esfand couldn't help because he doesn't know how to read. So is there...
No, I need to excuse you. I was not at home, actually.
Oh, no. I did not want the our co-judges to look at these applications.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cheating.
I want this because I want it to be a surprise.
Yeah, that's true.
They are going to have their minds blown today when they meet some of our incredible contestants that are going to be taking part. So I'm really excited that I've managed to preserve so much of the surprise for everyone. We are going to have 3 Alliance and 3 Horde finalists. And today is the kickoff. So what does that mean? Well, today is obviously early access for player housing. And so if you already own, if you pre-order Midnight, then you can get access to housing today when the servers are up. Today, our finalists will be choosing their empty plots. And so I actually have some footage here of those empty plots. And you can see it. There we go. Yes. So they are going to have to make a very difficult decision today about where to build. I don't know if you've thought about that, Annie or Esfand, where you're planning to build.
I still don't know. It's so hard.
It's so hard.
Yeah, there's so many good plots. Do you have a favorite?
Oh, I do. I've noticed that I'm partial to the ones that are remote and far away from everyone.
Right.
And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think we can relate with that, as far away from other people as possible.
I've noticed that those are the ones that I've tended to pick, are the ones that are like not in civilization. Like in the wilderness.
Not in civilization.
Right.
I think I would want like the most glorious paved roads, just beautiful, like the Stormwind, just high quality, nice. Everything is just the finest craftsmanship. That's what I'd be looking for. Yeah, best is the standard.
Do you think you're gonna try to stay closer to the main hub? Because that's actually a tactical question you'll need to ask yourself today. Do you want to be close to the hub, or do you want to have a longer flight to the main portal back to town?
I think
that's tough.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of like logistical questions you got to ask when it comes to home ownership. You know, because sometimes if you're like off the highway super far away, then you gotta. That's a whole thing, right? But if you're close to the highway, then you have all these other. You got like you're gonna have people coming in and out of the portals all the time, and it's noisy, it's loud, it's annoying.
Traffic.
The foot traffic is gonna be insane. I think it's a huge thing that these guys need to look at and really say, hey, is this a place where I want to live in? Just having every Joe Schmo just showing
traffic.
up. People begging for gold outside your house is crazy.
That's true. I mean, you got to think about these kinds of those tactical concerns.
Yeah.
With where you decide to live. Some of our finalists have, which you will soon see.
Hey, after seeing all the ideas that they have, maybe I'll be inspired and know where I should be building mine, because I'm not sure. But the place that I've been eyeing is near the coast. I think I like the idea of having water. I think it's pretty.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Our finalists are going to have 1 week to build on the live servers. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Because, I personally expect some server instability in the coming day, 2 days, maybe longer. And this will certainly impact our finalists' ability to build, and it could constrain how much time they actually have to build. So we're going to be hearing about some very, very ambitious plans today. And I don't know if everybody is going to be able to roll with the punches, so to speak, with the kind of server instability that we're going to have.
I feel like one of the things that you gotta account for is like just a backup plan. Like you might have this great, I want to have this amazing house, huge, everything perfect, all the best materials, whatever. But then like if you don't have time to get that, then do you have a backup plan?
Plan B.
Yeah. Do you have something else that you're gonna do? Like, do you have some sticks? I don't know. Just
absolutely.
Together.
Yeah.
Absolutely true. Like this is definitely going to test people's ability to adapt on the fly, to improvise, because there's a lot more to housing than just figuring out what looks good. You need to go get all of that decor. And a lot of it is locked behind some pretty difficult achievements that takes time to do. So this is going to be actually maybe a bit of a time management crunch unexpectedly. We will be returning on December 10th for our finale, where we will judge the results of the contest. But I will personally be meeting with each finalist during build week, and I will check to see how they're doing. So as
are you gonna roast
reality TV, yes, exactly. I don't know if you're familiar with Tim Gunn, but I will meet with the finalists. I will encourage them. I will let them know if they are maybe needed redirect, and I will tell them to make it work. We will.
There you go.
Get that footage. We'll show that to you on the finale, so that way you will get a peek into how chaotic build week is. Of course, some of our finalists are streamers, and you'll be able to just see how they're doing throughout the week. So you can be nosy, be a nosy neighbor if you want to. As for now, servers are down, and we have filmed all this B-roll on beta empty plots so that you can imagine the vision. So you can kind of put yourself there, and like Annie said, try to decide where you might want to build.
This is where it starts. And then you have big plans like, I'm going to create Castle Nathria. And then you realize you have no time, so you're making stockades instead.
Yes, exactly. So I'm
actually really excited.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I think the housing stuff in general, like it's adding a whole new sort of like, you know, some people are collectors, some people are PvP mains, some people, you know, everybody does something different. You've added like a whole new category of like type of player for WoW by adding housing into the game, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, like a new pillar, because it's a big social experience. People have obviously had their own solutions for that, like Goldshire. But now with your own neighborhood, it changes everything. Like there's so much you can customize. You can do things with groups of friends or guildies or on your own on some, you know, public instance neighborhood. There's so many possibilities to play around.
Yeah.
Yes. I will play our footage here of our contestants.
Ooh.
So you can get a little sneak peek at who we are about to meet in just a moment. Our 6 finalists who made the cut.
Yay! 350.
300.
Yeah.
This is our cast. So I think we're ready to dive into the interviews. What do y'all think? You ready?
Yeah. I think we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Esfand? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Ooh. Actually. One second. I actually have an issue. We have a technical issue here. Yeah.
Sure of live streaming.
Yeah, so give me just
What the heck? This is live?
Did you say something you didn't mean to say?
We are doing it live.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited about this week. And our first person that we're going to meet in just a second is Jay the Bard. And Esfand, I believe you know Jay.
I do know Jay. Jay's one of the good ones. He is.
Do you think he can build?
You know what? Jay can build. I believe that Jay can build. Yes, because he's motivated. He's a hard worker, and I think he's got what it takes. Now, can he put his talents together? We'll see. But I think he can. He's got the capabilities.
Okay. Here we go. So we are preparing to meet our finalists. Here. Oh, Jay is first. Jay, are you in the call?
Did you think we had forgotten? Did you think we had Oh, sorry.
Wrong show, Jay.
Wrong show. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, our cameras also disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Hail, champions.
Hail.
Oh. Hold on.
You're good.
So yeah, we just had Rogue do the AoE stealth.
Yes. I have a bit of a technical issue here. Give me just one moment.
That's okay. We'll get that sorted. In the meantime, by the way, I also sent you guys individually stream together links since we talked about it before. I forgot about it, but I activated it now if you want to click that.
I'm clicking.
Think it should work? Is it working?
I think it just put me in a room by myself.
What?
Yeah. Let me try again. I'm closing. I think the link doesn't work sometimes. I'm trying. Okay, let me try again.
Okay.
There we go.
We are good. We are fixed.
Bryn?
Thank you for your patience. Jay.
No worries.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, Jay.
It is so good to have you here with us for DecorCraft. So here is Jay the Bard. Jay has 0 ranks in carpentry. He has no proficiency with power tools, but he can roll for inspiration. Jay is a WoW legend. He has performed live at BlizzCon. He is canon lore inside the game, but he's not here just to build a house. He is here to compose a house. like a song.
That's
Jay is
beautiful.
new
Okay.
to building and decorating. He's never fiddled with furniture in any other game. He is going in blind like a lot of y'all out there. And Jay wants to improvise with his floor plans. He doesn't know where it's going. He will be making it up as he goes along. And he's hoping it resolves on a high note. Please welcome Jay the Bard.
Way, let's go.
Thank you.
Jay
Thank
the
you.
Bard.
Thank you. You in the front. Clap louder. Give me. Go on. You.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
You.
That's better. Thank you for having me on.
You're
Yeah,
very
dude.
welcome. So for the people who don't know, tell them exactly where they can find you in Azeroth right now.
If you go to the portal that takes you on the Alliance to Borealis, over on near the Ashvane docks, you can find a tavern called Hook, Line, and Sinker, where you can find my character, my NPC, yeah, it's right there inside the little tavern.
There it is.
Oh my goodness. There it
Jay
is.
the Tavern Bard.
Yeah. His own character in the game. Actually insane. Such
And
a
if you're-
cool thing.
And if you're a PvPer in the Borealis arena, I also am there at the starting area, cheering
Are you
on
judging
one of
people's
the
skills?
sides. Yes.
Nice.
Would you cheer for me if I was in there? Okay, if it was me versus Zepla versus Esfand, like 1v1v1, who would you cheer on?
Grayson.
Jay,
Grayson?
that was the only wrong answer you could have given.
Damn it, I read the wrong script.
Wrong script, wrong show.
That was the wrong script.
Okay. All right. Well, Jay, you sang Tales of Azeroth live at BlizzCon. You were performing for thousands of people, which is terrifying.
Yeah, that I had to scream before I performed that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
literally
Scream?
screamed. So if you watch
Why?
that, if you ever watch that clip, because I was nervous. I've never performed live like before like that.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And if you watch the intro for that part where I'm like, what's up, BlizzCon? You hear my voice cracking at the intro. That's me screaming, just trying to like get my
Get the
stress
nerves
out
out,
before.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, that makes sense actually.
I was like legit shaking before it because like the people who were behind the scenes were like, hey, remember, it's okay, you'll be fine. We picked you for a reason.
Do you
You're
think
so good at what you do. It's like it's not even noticeable,
Do you think
Oh,
having your own NPC is going to add pressure to you? Like, do you feel more pressured to
I do.
have the best build because you're canon in the game?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, you
like
can
this is
come
like
visit.
there's like a huge like pedigree here that you gotta like live up to, Jay. You got a tavern in Borealis.
I know I had housing before housing existed.
Yeah.
True, actually.
So like if you don't build a good house, I mean the pressure is immense. I mean probably far more than BlizzCon.
True. Very,
You
very
were-
true.
You were telling me about the plot that you've wanted to build on,
Mhm.
and that is plot 0 here, which is spooky. It's in the spooky area. Why plot 0, Jay?
Oh.
So I'm gonna be honest. When I was looking around, like because I told you originally, I'm like I have not looked up any of the plots at all because I'd like to like go into this like experience everything as it is. So I was like, okay, well, you want to look at plots, and then I literally watched a few seconds of a video and I saw the beautiful tree there, and I'm like, the zone area looks really nice, and I think that the concept I especially would have in mind for it with being a like tavern is this is like the perfect spot. It's right there near a lot of the other locations. There's the tree in the center area. This is where you're going to go as an adventurer, where you're like, I'm just arriving into the area, and there's the tavern. You have a beautiful location. And if you look over there behind there, you see there's waterfalls. So you kind of have a mixture of two beautiful biomes, like that can give you a good vibe for it. So it's like, this is a tavern where you're going to come in for a nice meal. You're going to come in there. You're going to be able to go fishing. You'll be able to go relax there, and you can just sit by the tree if you're someone who's reading a book, and or maybe you're a musician looking for a little inspiration.
Oh.
Well, be real with us, because we have contestants who've been grinding in the beta for over 40 hours, and you told me you haven't touched it?
I have not touched it at all.
Do you know how to rotate a chair, Jay? Like, what is the strategy here?
I push button, I move the button, button does things, and it moves.
Okay.
He's locked in. Yeah.
He is locked in. So what you're telling me is that it won't be carefully orchestrated, Jay?
No, not at all.
To see the progress of this. It's like day 3. I learned how to turn a chair. It's great news.
So
it only
you
took me like
told
3
me
weeks.
that you wanted to do an enchanted tavern concept. Can you walk me through that? Is this like classy mage cocktail lounge? Is this like Goldshire Inn on a Friday night? Like what are we thinking?
Well, not a gold shard in on a Friday night, but the concept that I have in mind is this. I want to take like inspiration from what I've seen in a lot of like some of the TV shows that I've seen and old like cartoons and anime where like there's this veteran character, and I'm getting up there in age now, unfortunately. And I like this idea of being the veteran that opened up his own tavern, and you're coming in there and you see the accolades of my adventures, right? You see, let's say, like, the head of Onyxia. You see the shattered blades of Frostmourne. You see, on the wall, Thunder Fury, Blessed of the Windseeker. Those type of things. And I think that's something that I think is really fun because you come in there and you see basically the history of not only, just my character, right? But the history that we share as characters in like World of Warcraft, especially for those of us that have been playing since like the vanilla days. And that's what I kind of want to do is like a tribute to our journey.
That's cool.
When you say enchanted, what does that mean though? Like visually, like have you thought about having some kind of like glowing lights or like magical effects? Like have you thought about the kind of decor that you need at all?
Something that feels welcoming as you're traveling through this darker area, and then all of a sudden you see people greeting you like saying, "Greetings, weary traveler. Please come into the broken loot and have a nice rest." With warm lighting, I think is probably what I want to go for. Just something that feels warm and home-like for someone who's been on a long journey.
Wait.
Okay.
Dude.
Well,
the Broken Loot is such a good name. Because it could have like a double meaning. How'd you come up with it?
So I'm not even kidding. So this is a running joke between me and my mods. There was a person that got mad at me because of my username. And they're like, "How come you don't have a loot? You're not a real bard." So I used to make a joke. I'm like, "Oh, I left my loot in the other tavern. Sorry." So this person was had other people coming in like, "How come you don't have a loot?" So I was like, "I broke it. I just got mad one day. I said, I broke the loot, guys. I broke the dang loot. You happy?"
Okay.
That sounds like a catchy name for a tavern. The Broken Loot.
Yeah.
That is a good name.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Loot has so many meanings. That's great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you could say like it's like, "Oh, this gear is broken." Like it's like good, good broken. But then you could also say like your gear broke, like the loot broke. I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm down.
It takes a lot too from
I was
you
really
look at a lot of
entertained by that.
fantasy.
Maybe like the
at,
loot table.
the loot. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the name of the menu. That's awesome.
Loot table.
Yeah.
The menu today has been decided by the Loot Council.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Are you? Oh.
I was gonna say the thing too is like I've in a lot of like classic writing, you see a lot of stuff with this. Like if you look at like say like other like fantasy, you see like there's the prancing pony, the green dragon. It's always some type of adjective, something to describe, and then like a noun, right? So that's usually what you want to go for with
Mad
tavern.
Mushroom.
Mad Mushroom, yeah, exactly. Mad Mushroom.
Literally, that's how we came up with the name Mad Mushroom.
Are you?
That's so funny.
Rumor has it that this won't just be a house tour from you on the finale, Jay. Is this gonna? Are you threatening to serenade the judges?
I would never do such a thing. What do you mean?
Okay. Well, that's good because I don't think you're gonna have time to do that. I don't think you're gonna have time to grind for decor and write music and build. Like I think you're gonna find you're gonna get real down to the wire.
Jay, you might not sleep this week.
I'm already on that right now, but
well, most builders would bring a hammer to this job, but you were bringing a lute. Do you feel like the musical inspiration will give you the housing inspiration? Like, does inspiration work like that?
No, well, this is probably like maybe like a little too deep on this one, but I think it does. So, I do play both retail World of Warcraft, and I play a lot of classic. And I feel that when you go into like certain zones in World of Warcraft in general, right? A lot of the music of zones literally can just bring back so many memories. And I think, like, for example, when I think of like the Elwyn Forest music, I think it's probably one of the most iconic sounds to me, or the Shimmering Flats sound is like iconic to me with World of Warcraft. And there's items from that, those areas that I think would be iconic to see. I think it'd be kind of cool to see like someone who's like got this rug on the ground that's like, maybe this is the rug that Mancrick was standing on when you went to go do it. Or, I think there'll also be kind of a funny thing where it's like, hey, look at this, some memory of when you had to go collect those 4 zebra hooves, and for some reason every zebra only has one.
Or none.
True. Yeah.
Sometimes it's none.
So I actually have a theory about this. This is the RP that I put together in my head. I was like, if you kill something and there's only like one, chunk of boar meat, then that's like what is like a usable piece of meat after it's killed. So if like you fought a zebra,
that's what I think too.
If you don't get the loot, it's because it's broken.
It's because it's broken. So like every time you kill, I don't know, Nefarian, there's an Ashkandi inside of Nefarian's stomach, but it breaks if it doesn't drop.
Wait, is it Jay's fault? He took all the broken loot?
He did, actually. It was, Jay
so when something doesn't drop for you, it's because he took it.
Yeah.
That is the biggest cope I have ever heard, Esfand. Like, you're really telling yourself, oh, it's in there.
It's in there.
It's broken. It's really there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe like the acid in the stomach acid like deteriorated it, and now it's like just like a tube of steel. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
I just want to step
my mount from Karakta. It's in there somewhere. Just another 100 attempts and I'll get it for sure.
I just want to clarify this because my lawyers from Gadgetzan have wanted to say that there has been no proof of anything about me taking anything. And they also said something about time is money, but yeah, I have done nothing. There's no proof of this.
Jay, you mentioned that your biggest weakness is doing too much. But are you aware that there is a fixture budget in the house?
What are you?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, Jay.
This is off to a great start.
Wait, what?
He probably is going to need some broken loots then.
There is a
day he learned
to how many items you can put. Is this going to be maximalist to build?
So, like, does that mean I can't?
You can work on upgrading it technically. Then you have to decide: do you want to unlock more slots, or do you want to unlock more items?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I can't have like 20 Onyxia heads everywhere?
I think the fixture budget is pretty high. It's definitely more than 20.
So what if I slip like 20 gold to each of the? Dropped the gold on the ground next to each of the judges.
Listen, Jay,
only
we can't be doing this. Okay, there's plenty of gold that I find in the fountain in Stormwind. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to be doing anything crazy like this, but at 4 o'clock in the fountain in Stormwind, I always find gold there. Okay, I don't need to get gold from you, all right, to be enticed for anything, all right, on Wednesdays. That
explains why my wishes aren't coming true.
Okay, well, Jay, you have 7 days to figure out how the UI works and build a tavern worthy of song. And, on the bright side, even if it goes horribly wrong, you can write a song about that too. So, good luck.
Thank you.
Don't burn the house down because the prize pool does not cover home insurance. So, we'll see you in the finale. And so, guys, don't forget to tune in to watch Jay on the finale because you get it?
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you got it. All right. Well, thank you, Jay. So we gotta keep the show rolling here pretty quick because we have 6 finalists to get through and meet today. So, moving right along.
Does that mean we say bye to Jay?
We are saying goodbye to Jay.
Bye, Jay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. By the way,
Please
everybody.
learn how to rotate a chair.
First round of drinks are on Zepla.
Hey!
Oh. What?
All right.
Wait, that's how you win your vote. You know that, right?
20 gold
That's okay.
on the floor next to you. Annie just saying, okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Hi.
Okie dokie. So, moving right along here. Mav is our next contestant to chat with. Mav, are you here in the chat, Mav?
Hello.
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 Hello. Hi.
Okay.
Ishnuala to my judges.
Oh.
This is
Alum
Mav
praise.
of
Oh.
the Mav show. Ishnu Allah. Ishnu Daldieb. To Mav's Twitch chat. She is the queen of The Sims and Stardew Valley. Mav is all about the girly pop aesthetic.
Ooh,
But
cozy
she
gaming.
did Wrath Raids with a baby on her chest. She was leading a Moonguard RP PvP guild that broke the server. She has lived every chapter of WoW, and with housing finally here, she's ready to prove that Azeroth can be cozy and cute too. So,
Right.
will Mav's vision help rebrand WoW to new kinds of player? Or are we going to have gamer bros having problems because they think housing is cringe? Either way, Mav is here to prove that good taste matters. Give it up for Mav. Everybody.
Way.
Listen, I have to teach all the gamer bros who, they don't have to keep their mattress on the floor in game. We can do something amazing.
Okay, hold on. Wait, relax. What is wrong with having a mattress on the floor?
I'm just saying, you worked so hard in game. You should be magical. And there's nothing wrong with being a magical little gamer bro.
Because, okay, good. Because, when you, walk, you're tired. It's easier to do this than it is to, raise and then go onto the, you could just,
There's no excuse now. You all have gold. I know it. Please donate them to twitch.tv/.
Okay. So first of all, I am just going to read part of your app to see if anyone in the chat gets it, if you don't mind.
Totally.
So
Go for it.
Mavra, I'd love to make an elven version of a tortured poet who wrangles with being a lover, but gets stuck with being a showgirl of it all. Do we have any knowers in the chat?
Yes.
Yes.
Any knowers?
So, any knowers? Well, if you're not a knower, I can tell you. Yeah, I see chat.
I know nothing.
This sounds less like a house and more like a Taylor Swift album.
Oh.
She has needlessly put in Swiftie references to the question of what are you building?
Wow.
We're in that era. We're in the era back to WoW, back to our beginning era where we started it all.
That is right. So are we? I also have to say I lurked Mav's stream while we were doing the pre-screening process, and I heard Mav go on a rant that was just hilarious. That convinced me that she definitely had what it takes to be part of this competition. So Mav was complaining about how she had been to an estate sale and she saw the gross reddish brown cherry wood that's just everywhere in that house, the nasty beigey walnut colored walls, and the countertops were dark and the stone slab flooring, just none of it matched, and it was so weird. Mav.
I can tell Esfand is really
I was just
understanding
stretching. I
as
had
well.
I had like a thing where sometimes my neck locks up and I just gotta stretch it out. So
Yeah. No,
I relate.
Yeah.
Does Esfand, do you have cherry wood everywhere? Please.
Absolutely, I
Save
do.
us.
Yeah, absolutely.
He found them all.
Yeah.
He found the rest.
Wait, was it his house?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Is that your villain origin story, Mav? Are you going to purge Azeroth of the gross textures that are ugly?
You know, I think everyone is entitled to their own style, but I am going to bring the cozy girlies into WoW. That is my dedication and promise. So the bridge from core to cozy. I've been playing so many games that are building. Palia has very similar housing to WoW. So if you need inspiration, there are lots of builds online, but I definitely think that they're all peaking and kind of come and watch in this show. And so I think it'll be really exciting because there's a lot in this building.
So
Palia was the last game I expected to be mentioned, but that is a very cute game. I played it too.
So the one thing I noticed, because you've done housing and a bunch of other games and stuff then. So the tools in WoW's housing, I know, like, whenever we got a chance to play it for the first time, it like kind of blew me away because I was like, wait, what the heck?
Oh yeah.
Like, this is so in depth. And it kind of felt like I was doing like some kind of combination of like The Sims and CAD. Like, you know? So how do you feel like the tools and stuff kind of compare to other games and stuff, Mav?
I think that it's very similar. I think they're all kind of in the same font now. And the nodules for the exterior of the home is very Palia coded. Like all of the sizing variations are very Sims coded in terms of like CC and like modded type of content in those sorts of games. And then sort of the styling and the charm is really Stardew, just because you have the enchanted forest and the different styles of map that you can pick from. And I just think that's really going to inspire a lot of people to kind of go and collect everything, which is very what we've done in Palia too.
You mentioned the enchanted forest, which reminded me that you've chosen plot 6 as your preferred area, and I think I can pull that up. Yes, so this is I happened to arrive at a very, very spooky time. It was rainy and dark.
I was gonna say, this looks really dark.
It's very dark. I was surprised that it is like kind of creepy. You don't think it's creepy, Mav?
I think it's just creepy enough for all of my romantasy fans who love a dark sort of romance horror, and you know, 7 wasn't going to cut it, so I had to go with 6.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
no,
well,
you
we
didn't.
all love some 6, 7s.
Oh my gosh, y'all! So Matt has an agenda. Clearly, you want to build for girly pops. So is your
I was gonna say,
you're gonna
this darkness doesn't feel girly pop, but I guess
Right.
all the girly pops has a dark side. Is that where you're trying to get at?
Yeah, so I will be representing the romantasy girly, the book talk Swifties, and people who love a darker protagonist who has kind of like this coming of, you know, a place to go to while they're going back into WoW, which is what I'm doing with my current era of back into Warcraft. And, you know, it's dark. It's dark. You are like level 1 again. Everyone is back to the basics, and you kind of have to fight your way out of it and make like a really cool Lord of the Ringsy type of tavern home.
well,
whatever you want.
you mentioned coming back to World of Warcraft because you, like I said, you know, you were playing in Wrath, and you were running an RP PvP guild on Moonguard, and I
Moonguard.
believe you showed me that guild logo there,
Yeah.
Lineage of the Moon, I believe.
Yes.
And I have also role played on Moonguard. That's actually where I started as a role player in WoW. And so, you know, we've seen things, Mav. We've seen
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you want to share with the class?
unspeakable things on Moonguard throughout the years. I can say that because I've been here too.
I did give chat a tour the other day of Goldshire, just to kind of give them sort of like a vibe. Not that we role played there, but not that we didn't role play there. So Maybe they'll be helping with the build. You know, they're all ready and willing and abled. They're body abled, ready to be an extra in our romantasy journey and dream.
Are we still talking about housing?
Well, you have to pick the perfect house with the softest pillow and the dimmest light to welcome your dark lover into your home.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you know, Lion's Pride, it ain't got nothing on SMC. And chat will probably find that out very soon with SMC getting remade for midnight.
I know.
That was so much worse than Gold Shower, guys. Do we need PVF guilds now? Player versus furniture?
Oh, I was gonna ask, but I was scared. I was like, "Wait, what's PVF?"
I was like, "Why are they going against the females?" I was like, "What the heck?"
Well, it's an RP PvP guild that you ran on Moonguard. You told me that you broke the server with your guild. How?
Oh yeah. So when Pandaria was launching, we had a server-wide PvP sort of fight, and so you know what happens when everyone goes into one server. Or once one zone, it doesn't want to run very well. So the GM showed up and everyone was like, what's going on Moonguard? And sure enough, we were rolling around fighting in different towns. And then we would settle it in like a RPG or a rated battleground. And then they were like, please take it out of this zone because it was a new zone. And yeah, that was kind of like we shook the server a little bit there. I'm pretty proud of that.
You said you actually have a degree in animation because of World of Warcraft?
Oh.
Yeah, my love for World of Warcraft goes so deep because not only did I go to school for, obviously, animation is movies, so it's Pixar, but World of Warcraft always did this thing at BlizzCon where they would show the animation and how things are made. And I've always kind of been a very animated person. And so kind of getting into that, I did a lot of Warcraft themed things to apply for the college. And so then I ended up speaking at my college. And so shout out to Full Sail and the animation team. But a lot of them work in Blizzard too.
That's awesome.
Well, I almost
went to Blizzard
Full Sail.
too?
Yeah.
Wow.
A while ago. I actually was too busy playing WoW and going to Full Sail to stream. And then when I graduated, I started streaming. And so it'll be 10 years partnered this year.
Cool.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's incredible.
You've been streaming for a long time.
Ancient.
Well,
we are old out here.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Well, you also, I gotta ask, like, you know, there's a lot of static housing decor. Have you found any moving items yet? You
know what? I'm like Jay here. I'm on the corner of I haven't seen anything.
You haven't touched the beta.
I haven't touched the beta.
We love to see it. We love to see it.
I'm heavily in an active live server type of girly. You know, I've done the beta runs, but I've been playing other games for building. And so I'm going in, not knowing much about what's going on. I did pick my plot. You know, 6 is good. It's better than 7, I will say. And yeah, my husband was a Scarab Lord. So I'm going to try to represent the other side of gaming, which is the role play, the fashion, the vibe, and the completionist, as I learned that Annie likes to do. So
wait, where did you meet your husband?
When did I?
When and where?
When and where did you meet your husband? On what planet?
On what planet?
How? Who? Security number?
I actually don't know what server. I would have to ask, but definitely.
What server? So you met in game?
Yeah. It was actually after our
awesome.
WoW days, which was so funny. So.
Oh, okay.
You never know. You never know.
Well, in The Sims, you know, you're a Sims expert, but that is going to be a very different enchilada than what you're going to be facing in World of Warcraft. You know, in The Sims, you will have godlike control over things. You can type in, you know, motherlode, and suddenly you own the Palace of Versailles. But in WoW, you know, you might have to grind Exalted Rep to buy a folding chair that you want. Like, are you ready for this reality check?
I'm just hoping. I was a Wrath baby, so I didn't play vanilla, and which is why I'm wearing my tier 3 armor in Salty Resolute of the classic one. So if anyone is from vanilla, I'm jealous. But I am so excited. I'm so excited to hunt for items, for achievements, because I did do so many things in Wrath. So, and Pandaria and Cataclysm, but mostly like Wrath was like I'm pretty sure I played it most of the day, every day. So hopefully that will help me with some of Exalteds. I have the Netherwing side, so we have like magical dragons. But I don't know. We'll see. I can't wait to find, sort of the special little flair to add to your homes. It's going to be interesting.
Well, one last thing. You mentioned that your streaming vibe is like being a dad to chat.
A dad?
Can you tell me about it?
So I am a mom at home. I'm a very young mom, but I am a dad to chat. So I never am momming my chat. They really are helping me mostly. Everyone knows chat carries. So they carry me and I tell them I'm their dad.
There you go. So you have
okay, hold up. What's the difference between mom and dad?
Well, mom kind of handles everything, right? Like they cut your crust off your sandwich. They make sure you're tucked into bed. And a dad is not so much. They're going to dust you off. Yes, I'm father. Okay. You're daddy. I will help you, but I will forget sometimes. It's fine. Forgive me. I'm forgivable.
Just make mistakes and it's fine. Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
Might forget to go live on time. It's fine. I'll be there. I'll pick you up on time, okay?
Forgot to cook again.
Right. That's the case. Cool. What happens if someone goes in your house and touches the thermostat? What are you gonna do?
Ooh.
Well, it's already barricaded. It has a lock on it, and it's blocked off in a basement dungeon. No one can touch it.
That's a good idea.
Okay, Mav.
I'm literally gonna Amazon that right now. Lock for thermostat.
We expect great things. Execute the girly pop agenda. Do it. You can teach the sweats the lesson.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I super appreciate it. Like I literally was talking to Zepla about how I think the stars aligned because I was really on the fence and hoping housing was going to be everything and more, and it looks just majestic. So it was enchanting to meet you all, and I hope you all stay fearless.
Likewise.
Thank you.
All right, thank you,
See you
Mav.
around and good luck. Can't wait to see.
Thank you so much. Okay, so moving right along here. That was awesome. What y'all think about Mav so far?
I think Mav is great.
She's funny. Yeah.
She's
she's great.
Next,
I love it.
And join the bathroom real quick.
Oh, okay. Eden is next up here. Eden, are you here in the call?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Thank you.
Just okay. 1 second here as we get everything situated. So, Eden, you have spent a lot of time on the beta. Is that right?
Yeah. I had maybe like 10 hours on the beta. Not like a lot of time.
Okay.
I mean, that's a good start, though. That's a very decent start. 10 hours is a lot.
Okay.
So where do you think you stand in terms of do you have sort of like an idea of where to get started?
I will be starting the day by going to all of the vendors and buying furniture. But after that, I just kind of want to build something modern, I guess.
Okay, so let me give you your proper introduction here, Eden. Eden is a little bit terrifying, and I mean that in the nicest and the best way. I wouldn't want to go against her at all. Most of our cast has been playing World of Warcraft for 10, 15 years, some more than that, and they have decades of collections giving them a head start. But Eden started playing WoW in August. Okay. She installed the
Wait,
game
what?
like 3 months ago, specifically to get ready for today housing launch.
Wait, that's sick.
Yes.
She never played WoW before.
She has not. She has spent the last few months playing 5 to 8 hours a day, grinding every expansion in order just to unlock all the decor. She has a spreadsheet. It is terrifying. It is color-coded. My girl has absolutely no chill. And let me tell you, chat, we respect the grind. So please give a warm welcome to Eden.
That's crazy. Welcome.
Thank you.
Holy moly. What's your background? What brought you to WoW?
So
so I come from Final Fantasy 14, which is a very similar game in some ways. My husband and friend have been playing WoW for like a really, really long time, and they always tried to get me to come play. And I always said, once WoW gets housing, I will come over to WoW. And then as soon as it was announced, I was like, I need to start playing as soon as possible. And then it was already August, so I started playing, and I have not stopped. So that is...
Wow.
Yeah.
So what does WoW have in terms of housing that made you want to switch over?
Well, the build system is extremely advanced. I've played a lot of housing games, and even in the cozy, the game is literally just housing type of games. I feel like WoW has head start. The scaling is a really big one. I don't think I've seen that on any other game. Oh, maybe a couple, but I don't know. The arrows, like moving the items up and down and stuff like that, without needing to use glitches to do so. And I don't know, WoW just has like a cozy type of atmosphere to it.
So you've done housing commissions in Final Fantasy 14 where you were literally paid gil to decorate for other players, which I think is a new market we're going to start to see pop up in World of Warcraft.
Can I commission you?
Not this week. She will be busy. So is this competition just like another client job for you, or are you
recruiting?
Turn Azeroth into your portfolio?
I mostly applied for this because I really want to be able to share my ideas with people, and I'm scared that if I were to do it otherwise, that nobody would see them. So I know that's kind of a silly idea, but
I don't think it's silly at all. You have amazing ideas, and obviously we need to talk about the spreadsheet. Let me pull this up because y'all are not going to believe this. You're just not going to believe it until you see it.
Wait, are we going to see it?
Oh, yeah. Yes, you will.
Oh.
Let me put this here.
The heck?
This is the spreadsheet. Okay, Eden, this is like NASA flight data. Like, you've logged how many items?
Almost 900, but that includes the ones that you can craft. Which is like 300 or so items.
Is this like a form that you're selling so we all can use it?
You can find everything on both WowDB, and then there was like a Reddit thread that had a very nice Excel sheet. I just made my own because I had a lot of, I don't know, I'm very OCD when it comes to this kind of thing.
Oh my goodness.
No, that's
I
understandable.
should not have shown this to Annie. This is
Do you have,
no.
Do you I need to collect everything. Do you have a way to like mark your items when you're done with it, or do you just delete it?
So everything marked NA are ones that I've already met the prerequisites for.
And I thought those were in America. sorry, I threw you off. Sorry, I made a dumb joke.
Wow.
Right.
No, I get it.
Okay, so NA means you're done. Like you don't need to do anything.
Yeah.
So what are the other type of? Could you show another shot? Oh, here we go. Achievement fringe benefits. Okay, so that one is marked yellow. Was there a reason for this color?
Yeah, so the yellow ones are the ones I'm actively working on that I can't complete in just one day. Like the fringe
Right.
benefit requires like a daily quest every single day,
Time
and
gating.
then
Yeah.
yep, and the Koresh is a pain in the behind.
What is unavailable in red?
Those are like midnight vendors that I couldn't find on beta, and then that I don't know what the Varisa's Tale is. Some of it's kind of chaotic.
Right. Okay. I love this. This is great.
Annie really will ask you for the spreadsheet. Like I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, no,
really
I mean,
out
this
here?
is so useful.
You're getting Arakoa stuff in Spires of Iraq right now. Are you really like did you get
For reputation?
4,000 mysterious fragments from Thaldraszus?
No.
Okay. Well, this is extremely, extremely cool and impressive. Like, are you worried about competing against people who have 20 years worth of items? Or do you think that, like, not just your grind set, but also your skill is going to beat their collection?
Honestly, I have a lot of insecurities about the other designers, both in the competition and the ones that I see all over Twitter and YouTube. There's a lot of very creative people, and I try to just not look at their ideas while I'm building my own, or it can get a little bit a little unsettling.
Mm-hmm. Well, you mentioned that your husband and friend have been playing since the early days. They've been trying to get you to play for years, and you finally joined for housing. And by the way, I'm showing right now one of Eden's builds. It's amazing.
This is from the beta.
Oh, this one right now is one of her builds.
Yes,
oh wow.
Right.
So
did you surpass? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Esfand.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like, Eden, you said you played for 10 hours in the beta, and you're like, oh, I didn't play that long, but like in a beta, I feel like 10 hours is a lot. Like
here's some other screenshots of Eden's work in the
this could be also, like Blizzard marketing
in the beta.
Yeah,
it's incredible. Now, what I wanted to ask is, have you surpassed your husband and friend in your time playing?
Like in hours played in total?
Yeah, like have you played more? Have you played more in the last like 4 months?
Yeah,
absolutely. You know? I play more than probably both of them combined in the last couple of months.
That's so funny.
That is so impressive. And honestly,
that's crazy.
Looking at these screenshots, it's if you have familiarity with FF14, this is such a recognizable style. It's very, very, it's this modern open concept, clean lines, and it's really cool to see people's signature styles start to emerge in housing design. But I wanted to ask, like, have you had a hard time getting this look in WoW, where there's a lot of rustic textures, of spikies, it's dirt, do you have to hide any ugly textures? Is this a challenge?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I'm
just stay away from horde stuff, right?
Yeah. Even on Alliance stuff, there's so much like metal and like even spikes and stuff. I had to hide so much of the metal in this picture.
That's so funny.
What are the main ways that you're trying to hide? Like, do you have any like favorite items you're using to hide other things?
The pillars and platforms are like they're a godsend.
Okay. That's
all right.
Smart.
Well, you did mention that you have a way to tell a story with a modern build. Can you give us a hint? You don't have to share anything, everything, but...
So I have a very ambitious idea, but I don't know if the decor limit or if time will permit it. So the most I can really say is that I would like to tell a story by showing the passage of time. And I really don't know if it will work, so fingers crossed.
That is really cool. I think...
Wait, quick question. Did we see what plot was going to be hers?
Actually, we're looking at it right now, Annie.
Okay, so this is the one. All right, gotcha. Okay.
Yes, a plot 20. And it's the plot
so you went for a bit of a dark one too.
Right. They're very popular.
Yeah.
The Spooky Forest is incredibly popular with our Alliance builders. This is the cemetery part. It's actually the darkest and creepiest part of the whole forest. Why the cemetery, Eden?
I love it. It has such an aesthetic.
That's so funny.
So what do you play? Like an undead warlock or something?
No, I play Janie.
Yes, this is actually her character that you can see.
Oh, yeah, of course, we see it.
Yes.
You're right.
On that grind.
Building animation.
Oh man, that's right. I made a running and like leveling up one for you.
Oh no way! Look at that production.
Oh yeah.
And it's accurate because she's probably working right now in the background.
Are you, Eden? Are you grinding right now? Are you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
See, I knew it. Someone who makes spreadsheets like that does not just sit still.
That is just so impressive. I'm genuinely I'm amazed. And I'm inspired too. It makes me want to try a little harder to get some decor. So Eden, you are a hustler. Keep that housing grind set energy. We respect the grind. And just remember to, if not touch grass, to at least place a grass texture.
Place grass.
That's close enough.
Touch grass in game.
Place the grass textures.
Oh, yeah.
But we need you to show the veterans in this competition that a noob can outfarm them all. Good luck, Eden.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck. And can you
We
even
will
call her a
see you
noob at this point?
At the finale. She
True,
is not a
actually.
noob. She is absolutely not a noob. She is a
I feel
professional.
like she's more prepared than 99% of players right now.
Yes, I will never be that prepared in my life. Thank you so much, Eden. And we'll
Thank you,
see you at
Eden.
the finale.
Thank you,
Okay,
Eden.
so
Thank
that, all right. So that was a very inspiring conversation to have with Eden here. And man,
I feel
3 months only.
you mentioned like the kind of like the dark and like the Duskwood type area. I feel like I don't know. I'm a paladin and I play paladin, but I actually also really like that aesthetic because I feel like
Really?
yeah, but like I feel like it's like I'm a paladin in a cottage or something. It's either I'm a paladin in a cottage and there's just like undead around me and I'm just like the beacon of light in this like wasteland of just undead zombies, or I'm like freaking king of the castle in Stormwind. So one or the other.
Right. And you
Yeah.
can't really get a castle here, so you want to be the beacon of light among the undead and the graveyard.
I mean, I'll find a way to get a castle. But
oh.
yeah,
okay.
I'll figure that part out. But if I can't, then
that's
it's
fair
like then that's I think that's also cool.
Do you think that it reminds you of Duskwood, and that's why it's so popular with our Alliance cast?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely Duskwood.
I think Duskwood is like super popular leveling zone for like the early early WoW zones. I feel like Duskwood is probably. I would say. I mean, I'm biased because it's my favorite, but I do think a lot of people say Duskwood is one of their favorite for Alliance players.
It's just so scary though. I'm not sure if I want to live there. I'll visit, but then I'm gonna go to the light side. But yeah, it's true. The Duskwood quests and stuff in general is nice. It's a good leveling zone. To be honest, all the Alliance ones are good.
All right.
I like Alliance.
Well, let's move along to our next finalist that we are here to meet today. Our next finalist up is Puffin. Puffin, are you here in the call?
What's up? How's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Hello, Puffin. Okay, so, hold on a second here. Puffin, you will be representing the Horde today. And Puffin is a contestant who will most certainly deal about 10,000 psychic damage to everyone in the chat who is over the age of 30. Because
so everyone
is 22 years old. So while most of us
Oh.
were progression rating in Wrath of the Lich King, Puffin was literally a toddler watching his dad tank Icecrown Citadel. So he has inherited Azeroth rather than discover it like many of us did. But don't underestimate him, because Puffin comes from a background in Roblox studio level design, building complex multi-level tower structures, which means that he understands 3D space and platforming logic better than a lot of other decorators might. So he is here to prove that the next generation is ready to take the keys to the house. Please welcome Puffin.
Way, welcome.
Yo,
Hi.
welcome
Thank you.
in.
Thank you.
Welcome in. Okay, so. Alrighty. 1 second here. Puffin, so I think chat is probably already panicking about the math here. You were born in 2003, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, can you please tell everyone what was the first expansion that you actually bought with your own money?
The first expansion I bought was Shadowlands.
So it's Shadowlands.
Oh, wow.
Is it classic? Like, is it like retro?
I don't know.
Wait, how old were you during Shadowlands?
I would think it was like 16, 17.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what the heck? You had your own money at
There's
16 or
young people who
17?
play this game.
Yeah, I had like a part-time job, and like the first game I wanted to buy was WoW.
Frick, dude, you're freaking rich.
Oh, you had a part-time job at 16? Good job.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to play WoW.
Wait, so
Yeah, I wanted to
like,
play WoW.
when did you actually start playing WoW?
Okay, so like my dad's account, he let me make like a troll druid back in Cataclysm. But like I was like
You're
10.
like 10.
I think yeah. And then I didn't really like play super well until well, I didn't even play well in Shadowlands. I really like started playing in The War Within, actually.
Uh-huh.
And
This expansion.
Yeah, this expansion. This is like, you know, I wanted to get into raiding and M+, because that's two of my
So
favorite,
was it the
like,
first
content.
time?
Okay.
Right, like the in-game content. So would War
Yeah.
Within be the first expansion when you started doing end-game content?
Yeah, the first expansion was when I started doing endgame content. So like I got my first, I got AOTC on Queen Anstrek, and then I got AOTC on Queen Galley and Dimensius, and then I hit 2K.
All three.
I timed all my 10s in season 1, and then I actually pushed for 3K in season 2, and then I pushed 3K again this season.
Nice.
And,
That's awesome. Yeah, so raiding and Mythic Plus, pushing all of them.
Yeah, because I think endgame content's really awesome, and there's and then not only that, I am a collector too. I do like collecting achievements. I just think WoW is such a, you know, it's such
a great collecting
packed game. Yeah, I almost have 500 mounts. So
Wow.
500.
yeah.
You need to teach some other people what to do. That's really fast.
Sometimes I just get lucky with the mount draws, because I do because every week I go into the old raids.
Yeah.
And I smash.
So your
them all,
advice is just get lucky?
Yeah, I just get lucky, I guess.
Okay. I'll take that advice. I'll use
you
it.
started in Shadowlands, and you liked it, right? You like Shadowlands?
I like Shadowlands. I took a break in Dragonflight because let's go through a hard time, and I actually didn't really like the story of Dragonflight all that much. I more preferred the Shadowlands story. I know people would disagree with me on that one, but
Is this like rage baiting or?
no, I think people would disagree with me, but I kind of like I kind of like Shadowlands because of like the whole death aspect of it, you know.
Right.
But how can you dislike the Red Queen from Dragonflight?
Because I'm a fan of like the black dragons. I like Deathwing. That's why I like Cataclysm too.
Yeah, I guess.
So is Shadowlands your golden era?
Well, Shadowlands my golden era. I guess so, because that's when I started, I guess.
That is honestly
Is that
so
when you got your
refreshing.
first own account?
That's when I got my first own account. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Because you're allowed
love
to like
hear
account share with your own parents, right? So like you could like if you have a kid, I'm assuming that's what his dad did. He kind of like plays on his account, and then Shadowlands was when he was old enough to have his own account at 16.
Yeah. I was very good in Shadowlands. Like I said, I only like cleared normal of Castle Nathria, and that was pretty much it.
Still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you have the building experience in Roblox Studio, and people might hear that and laugh, but the engine is actually pretty legit. So can you explain to chat that you weren't just like placing blocks? That's actually quite complex stuff.
I mean, it sort of had like it had. I was looking at the WoW house builder. And, like, there's a lot of similarities between the Roblox Studio engine, and so, like, I know how to shrink and turn a chair.
That's more than Jay.
I got him. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're like seriously discussing like similarities with Roblox. I've never played Roblox. When I think of Roblox, I think of my 12-year-old like cousins. Or nieces rather. So that's crazy. There's an actual like housing component within Roblox.
Yeah, this is not really housing component. Well, I guess housing component because you can make whatever you want. I think there's a lot of similarities between WoW and this, and I think I'll knock it out of the park, hopefully.
Oh, confidence.
I love to hear it. You know, I looked into it, and Puffin mentioned building obbies.
Obstacle courses basically like,
So,
I dabbled a little bit in it. Yeah,
like jump puzzles and stuff like that.
Yeah, jump. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess because there's like
bit of platforming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
So are we going to see you use those 3D platforming skills to build jump puzzles in your house?
I don't think so. I don't know. I kind of just want to build like a standard house, for even though I've been here for like since Shadowlands. Like I've collected a lot, so
yeah.
I think I want to show off like my time on Azeroth, and I think like World of Warcraft has some of the coolest lore. Like I love the story of Arthas. I love the story of Garrosh, who I think is the real Horde war chief.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. It keeps going.
So
yeah.
So you said that. Can you tell me a little bit more about that concept? You're talking about trophies, like a trophy room?
Yeah, so like I want to collect like something from like a small little object from one of each expansion and just like place it on like a shelf to show off my time. Yeah.
What is a memory that you've had that you'd most like to immortalize, with that idea? Like do you have any like specific souvenir in mind that like has a lot of meaning for you?
I actually don't know what housing stuff there's going to be, but I mean, I'll figure it out. Maybe there's
Are there
a cool
any
souvenir.
like moments that you'd like to try to honor in that trophy room?
Maybe
like achievements or like something that you'd want to represent in that space somehow. Like, for example, you mentioned that you inherited this hobby from your dad, but he doesn't play that much anymore. Is that right?
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not a hardcore like WoW player anymore.
So, would you say that a lot of your memories are stuff that like you and your dad shared?
Yeah, I think I want to commemorate mostly the Wrath stuff, Wrath of the Lich King items that are there, because like Wrath is such a cool expansion.
Yeah, because that's you remember watching him tank at ICC.
Yeah.
How old were you at that time?
I think ICC probably like 8. Yeah. So. And then I saw he like tanked heroics, dungeons, and Wrath, and I'd watch him tank those. And my favorite one. Can I talk about my favorite one? Am I allowed to?
Oh, of course. Yes, of course.
So my favorite one is I always wanted him to tank it whenever I was watching. It's called Draktheron Keep.
I have footage of it right here.
You have footage of it? Oh,
yes, you told me it's your favorite dungeon.
It's my favorite dungeon just because it has a cool dinosaur in it, and I always wanted to see him tank that. And actually, that's now that they're bringing back Pit of Sauron to the M+ pool in Midnight Season 1, I really want them to bring this back as a legacy dungeon for Midnight Season 2 or beyond, because like. I really want to fight the dinosaur in M+.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really cool.
Sick.
So, is your dad going to be watching the competition? Giving you advice?
I don't know. I'll tell him about it, but he's really busy, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, do you think that you might be able to convince him to resub?
I mean, he is subbed. He does have a sub. He just isn't really on as much. So.
Okay. Well, you are the future of Azeroth, really. There is one thing. You told me. I asked you what plot you wanted. Like, what's your preferred plot that you want to build on? And you gave me the strangest answer out of any of our finalists. You said, I don't know, but I like the number 17.
Yeah, like when I was... Well, 17, I guess the number... I don't know, like, what the plots are. I haven't seen them. But number 17 is just like, I used to play baseball, and that was my number in baseball, so...
Nice.
I just picked number 17.
Well, I'm showing
so is this going to be a horde house or horde neighborhood?
Horde.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm showing you footage of 17 right now.
Oh, this looks pretty good.
You like it?
Yeah, you got a freaking good spot.
Next to the water, I actually like it too.
Dude,
it's not too bad.
I'm not a big like troll person in general. Like the aesthetic.
The aesthetic.
I feel like this looks so good.
It does.
Like this looks so freaking good, actually.
Feels a little bit like an oasis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I think trolls are the best race. So I literally am a troll.
Yeah.
You're a troll enthusiast.
I feel like
like
troll stuff got better in the later expansions, like as time went on. Because like when I think of troll, like I think of like vanilla and stuff, and they didn't really have like their own spot. But then like as later expansions went on, like they got like a lot more fleshed out and they had a lot more cool things.
Yeah, like they had the Echo Isles and whatnot. Yeah.
Are you you have strong faction loyalty to the Horde and trolls?
Yeah, I think. Well, I have most of my characters on WoW are Horde. I think I have like 4 Alliance characters. One of them's a gnome because gnomes are funny.
And cute, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Positive.
Well, Puffin, do you know who Leroy Jenkins is?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm aware. That's like a big internet thing.
Okay. Okay. If you didn't, I thought I might turn to dust. Okay, that's good. Do you think it's funny how a lot of WoW players react to your age whenever you say something like, I started in Shadowlands?
I do. And then I bring up my age and then they're like, oh, they shrivel up or some shit. Like, Some people tell me like, "Oh, you could be my son or whatnot." Like
that's crazy. Because like to me, so okay, I started playing MMOs when I was 9. Yeah.
Okay.
So I kind of had a similar experience, but that experience for me was I was like 14, 15 playing Burning Crusade, and like I was playing with like people who were like 20 doing arenas, and they were like, "Wait, what? You're how old?" Whenever I'd get in voice chat, because they would have no idea. But like for you, like you're 22, so like I feel like that's not like once you hit a certain age, like you're just kind of like 25ish, and you're just kind of there.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, so
That
it's
makes
so
sense,
surprising to me that people are like, "Wait, you're 22? That's crazy. You're so young." And I'm like, "Huh?" Because I'm like,
I
"You're
think
22.
it's more
You're
about
old."
like feeling like Shadowlands. To me, Shadowlands happened like 2 years ago, right? In my head.
Yeah, dude. Actually, I think the same thing.
true,
It's crazy how far, like how long ago Shadowlands was. It was
I
like
think
5
that's
years,
the
wasn't it?
thing. I don't.
2 expansions, so yeah, around 5 years.
Yeah.
It was during COVID, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
that's why. That's why it was during COVID.
Yeah.
We hit like the alternate timeline, and everything got fast forwarded during COVID.
I totally agree.
Yep.
Well, Puffin, good luck building the Hall of Memories, and hope that your dad sees it and sees how amazing I'm sure it's gonna be. Also, please go easy on us old people in the finale. If you're using slang that we don't understand, we're gonna assume
You already
it's an
talked about
insult.
Roblox, so that's been ticked off.
So, we will see you on the finale, Puffin. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
thanks,
see you
Puffin.
around. Good luck.
All right, cool.
How many people was that now?
We have
5.
talked to Jay, Mav, Eden, and Puffin. So
4?
that's 4. And next up is Zyanide. Zyanide, are you here in the
I am.
chat?
Good morning. Can you hear me okay?
Yo.
Yes. Good morning.
Fantastic. Good morning. Good day.
Hello, Zyanide. So give me just 1 second so I can get your very cool character here on the screen.
You're too kind.
You have probably
thank
one of the
you.
most interesting character concepts that I have seen so far.
Jeez. I appreciate that.
Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Sec. Okay. Cyanide. There we go. All fixed.
Is this another alliance character?
This is a horde character.
Oh, it's a sword. Okay.
Now, Zyanide is not just playing World of Warcraft. He is basically running a corporation inside of it. Zyanide is a guild master who has been leading his guild Libra for over 15 years. He founded it back in Wrath,
Nice.
based on a very strict code of loyalty and integrity after witnessing loot corruption in another guild. So he takes this very seriously, and he has the stats to back it up. His guild briefly hit the top 3 in the race to world first.
Oh, nice.
And that means we have a competitive raider in the housing market.
Wow. Okay.
Pitched us a concept called HGTV, Horde and Goblin TV. Nice. So rather than, building a cozy cottage, Zyanide will be building a war machine. He's in the empire business, and he's here to prove the Horde doesn't need throw pillows. They need infrastructure. So please welcome Zyanide, the guild master, shot caller. Hello.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me, everyone. I appreciate you.
Hi. So, we mentioned you have the Race to World First experience, and that is a different breed of gamer. Are you approaching housing with the same sweaty mindset?
Well, to be honest, what is really important to me, one of the most important parts is that it is not just about me. Like I always put my guild first, make sure that, I have to, you know, have an engaging and an immersive home experience to inspire the players around me and make sure that everyone else can have a great time too. So, everything from the plot that was selected, everything goes down to making sure that there's a great experience for everyone involved.
Right. That was really interesting. When asked what plot you wanted, you said, although you fell in love with plot 46 by the waterfalls, which is the one that I'm showing here as a GM, you felt that something more centralized and close to the action is better. That's a direct quote from you. So do you realize that you're optimizing housing already? Like you said,
it's super important. Like this plot here, it's fantastic. Look at it. It's incredible. We've got 4 sisters just a stone's throw away from the initial plot. It allows for fishing, all kinds of awesome immersive experiences down there as well. But again, I want to make sure that I'm closer to the action. So I am going with plot 21. Just a lot closer to the main hub. So anyone that joins Libra Lane, our guild neighborhood, they have one of the first homes that they see. They always see something going on awesome on the outside and also on the inside.
Right. So you chose 21 over the plot by the waterfalls because 21 has a better proximity to the central area. So you really were like, no, the pathing efficiency is suboptimal with the
min-maxing.
Plot 46. Yeah, you did you determine that plot 21 is best in slot?
Well, yeah, technically it is the closest, the shortest distance to the main hub of the actual neighborhood itself. So again, just want to make sure whoever's already in the main hub, they can look over and say, oh, okay, what's going on over here? Stop on through and see what we got going on. So
that is amazing. That is a strategic choice. It's just like what Esfand was talking about at the start of the show. Picking a plot with high foot traffic metrics. So
curb appeal, location is everything, obviously. But yeah, I just want to make sure it's a nice centralized location. So whichever plot the rest of my guildies do choose, they can all see what's going on and come through as well.
So are you going to be speed running the renovation?
Yes and no. We're very strategic around here. So I have a fleet of crafters, every profession, locked and loaded. Yeah. So a lot of the decor is crafted, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
Especially using the new lumber system, which I think is a fantastic, well done system by the WoW team. So various decor pieces from different expansions will require lumber that has been farmed from that expansion. So you'll have to go out there and cut trees in those different areas. So we're already taking a look at the different decor pieces that we feel will fit in our chosen theme. And we're setting up hit squads basically to go out and start farming those things so we can start crafting immediately.
Wow. So you were really approaching this just like you would a raid.
100%. 100%.
Wow.
Question, when you say we, are you talking about like you and your alts, or are you talking about guildies?
He's talking about the guild for sure.
The guild, absolutely.
So are you guys, are you going to cooperate in this? Like, are they, do you have them to farm things for you and your house?
It's a team effort when it comes to gathering materials. We'll put it that way. I will be placing all of my own building pieces, this, that, the other, but we will be in the guild neighborhood. So of course the whole squad's going to be around me, and we'll be building this out together. You see a couple of our guild screenshots there. I'm so proud of the squad. To be honest.
So everyone's going to be farming and getting all this stuff and fill your house.
Indeed. And of course we'll be collaborating. I'm a tailor and enchanter by trade. So I'll be making sure to craft and make sure everything's good to go for my guild as well. They're like, oh, I need an extra table. I got you, man. Don't worry. So on and so forth.
Right. After you've already used the 20 tables before that.
Yes, of course, but
Okay, I'm learning a lot here. This is great. I'm gonna note stuff down and talk to my guildies. Right. Okay.
distributed effort. It's the way to go.
I mean, there are no rules about how to approach this besides you are the one who places the furniture yourself. But, being resourceful and working with your guild is certainly a strategy that is viable here. It's just so funny to talk about it this way. It's like LF1M, interior designer, Link, head of the couch.
Yeah.
AOTC. Right. Now, we'll talk about your guild more in just a second, but I wanted to mention the fact that you play Factorio, and game is about automation. Is that informing? Like, are you going to automate? Is that like helping you automate the building process? So your guildies, are they parts? Are they like cogs in the machine?
Well, I mean, everyone works together with the guild, right? That's part of the beauty of it. We've all got houses. It's new, it's fresh, it's exciting. I've been raiding since some of these people were still in elementary school, and some of our contestants. That's cool too. No shade, mad respect, of course. But it's like I'm excited to build a home for people to get excited to log in and be a part of, a place. A lot of my guildies, some of them, they're like, oh, I can't make it to raid. I'm going to go look at colleges. I'm like, dude, you got to do. We'll be here when you get back, right? Now those same guildies, now they're married with kids. They've got careers, like all this fun stuff. A lot of our guildies, they work, they travel a lot. And, they get to the hotel room at the end of the day, log in for raid, and then they have that little chunk of home that they can log in and be a part of, So really excited to help perpetuate that and make that neighborhood really come to life. I'm super excited with the way that they're doing guild neighborhoods, because we have over 900 members in guild right now.
Nice.
So you have 900? Oh, wow.
That's
a lot of cogs.
We're all over the place, right? So we're in this game. We're in Overwatch. We're in Diablo. We're all over the place, right? So
right. But from tomorrow, they're all going to be just farming things, right? For the very important house. Yeah.
You call it our house. Yeah, that's what you got to
make
sure.
Our house.
Guys,
right.
Our house. Our house.
Our house, yes.
It's a guild neighborhood. Everyone's welcome to come in, join, enjoy, and take part in what we got going on.
So you told me that you founded Libra 15 years ago specifically to fight loot corruption. And you're the integrity guy. Can you tell me about that?
Well, he had to turn it around to his own advantage, right?
It's super important, honestly. We all play games to have fun, to enjoy ourselves, challenge ourselves, push ourselves, all that fun stuff. So back in the day, we're talking heroic ICC. There was this guild goal that everyone was working toward, a legendary axe. Everyone wanted this thing, right? But there's only one person that can receive the axe, Shadowmourne, of course. So how the guild managed this was they selected who was going to earn the axe, and there's like a little goodie box that comes with the axe. So we're talking Sylvanas music box. There's a tabard in there, a few cool things. Yeah. So one of my favorite, people, Karma. So she shows up to every raid. She brings the feast. She puts the things down. She's first one there, and all this. And the guild master at the time says, "Karma, for all of your contributions, you are getting Sylvanas' music box." And everyone's like, "Yay!" clapping in Ventrilo because Discord wasn't around yet. So
right.
So then Shadowmourne, yay, we complete it. And someone had kind of snuck into the guild and sweet talked the GM and weaseled that music box out of him. And it was devastating. It was super sad to see. And the very next raid day, sure enough, Karma shows up and brings the feast, and she's like, beaten down, just kind of sad, but she just shows up like, okay, maybe I'll get the next music box. And I was like, whoa, hold up.
Oh, wait, so she was promised it, but she didn't receive it when it was there.
That's correct.
Right. Okay.
So the whole guild put months of work into getting this thing, So to see that item gone, and the emotional turmoil that put this player through, I couldn't stand for that. So I waited till the next raid started. We were just about to pull, and I'm like, hold up. Let the GM know what was up. I'm like, I'm going to make my own guild where nothing like that's ever going to happen. And I G-quit right then and there, founded Libra. That was October 3rd, 2010. And we've been going strong as hell ever since.
Wait,
Wow.
So you did it right before, right before you pulled.
Wait, oh wait,
Right
yeah, I just
before.
realized
We
now.
ready
So does
checked.
that mean the raid
I didn't realize
disbanded?
that either. Esfand caught this.
So
Right
So did you
before
disband the
pull.
raid group?
Yeah, basically. So,
Oh my gosh.
all the heavy hitters.
Oh my gosh.
I've been seeing heavy
Yeah.
hitters on WoW Tweet all over the place. Heavy hitters. Yeah. Anyway, so
Right.
all the heavy hitters came and joined up, and
Yeah.
and that was
Was
that.
it the guild master who decided this?
It was.
Was it to give it to his girlfriend?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like labels, but you know,
Okay.
it gave it to
It
a love
was
interest of
definitely
some sort,
you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours type of scenario, right?
and he thought it was
Right,
going to
okay.
fly, and maybe it would have, but not around me. So
All right.
and we do open rolls on loot in raid, so it is what it is. Everyone, if you were there to get the boss kill, you deserve a shot at it. I feel like that is, we're going to come back and kill the boss again next week, so let's get it going. So it's beautiful.
Well, it's clearly working.
Yeah.
Because y'all have been in business for 15
interesting.
You're
years.
strong. It's
Good
crazy.
team.
So
I don't
We're
think
going to
there's
be doing
that
a
many
big
guilds
meetup
that are around
at
so long.
BlizzCon as well.
Nice.
Oh,
Of
would it be the
course.
first one, or have you done it before?
No, come on now. Yeah, we've met
Okay,
up
of course
several
not.
times. We've been at events all around the world, actually. So,
Dude, that's
You know,
so
life is
sick,
good.
actually.
That's amazing.
Dude, I'll tell
Thank
you.
you.
So I had like kind of an impromptu sort of that happened to me with my guild in the last BlizzCon, and it was like the craziest experience I ever had. Just like we all went and got dinner together, and like BlizzCon's different for me because I'm like running around and doing a bunch of stuff, but like getting to see like I think it was like 23 of us, maybe 22 of us in the guild, all like in one place. Seeing all your guildies in real life, it was just like such like it was like a crazy experience for me. I don't know. It's a very, I can very much relate to like how that feels like as a guild leader and like when you build something that's so
it's
special.
magical, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like it's very,
And-
very cool.
All of those people, like you speak languages that no one else understands,
Yeah.
and it's just beautiful. So, very excited.
Can you tell me about your concept? Or did you say you wanted to do a fortress for the horde?
Yeah,
What's-
I'm thinking like a fortress, maybe like some sort of horde workshop kind of thing. We're really big on, well, especially when it comes to raid inspections. So like I'm making sure that our raiders are gemmed, enchanted, they've got the right oils, they've got the this, they've got the that. And we offer free enchants to all of our raiders, all that fun stuff. We take care of our people, right? So but I want to make sure, I don't even know if there's training dummies. Like I would love to lay out some of the more advanced strategies that we want to use in raid, like when the next raid comes. So mock-ups for raid encounters, all types of fun stuff, honestly. So we want to see how crazy we can go. I love the implementation of the housing system so far, and just want to see how crazy we can get with it.
Have you spent time on the beta? Did you say that you did?
Yes, a bit, absolutely. So I'd probably say about maybe 24 hours in beta.
A bit.
I know. That's my
24.
reaction.
The heck?
Oh, nothing. Just
24 hours
casually.
is
Just a calendar day.
Dude, you do not start with me, dude. Like, I mean, I've got calendar years on my characters.
Oh.
True.
Wait, do
True.
you already
True.
have guildies that are like pre-farming stuff? Or no?
Pre-farming information as well, that identifying what pieces are going to fit with our aesthetic, which runs we need to organize to go get them, what it takes to craft these things. We've got a guild crafting channel in Discord that's already lined up with these things, so we can hit the ground running and make sure that we're ready for that
crazy.
midweek check-in.
Why am I not doing this?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's never too late to start.
Yeah, true. I'll take this as inspiration.
Good team.
Well, I'm sure that you will encounter some challenges that I will definitely be picking apart in that midweek check-in.
Excellent.
Now, as for the, housing is expensive. Housing can be expensive to collect, especially of the scale that you're talking about? Like, are you going to be taxing your guildies to pay for this? Have you lived long enough to become the villain?
It's a fully volunteer organization, which is part of the beauty of everything, obviously. No, but I keep my token hand strong. I'll do whatever I got to do to make sure that we can get across the line.
All right.
I mean, they
Well,
have to give him all the furniture that they own, so I guess that's the tax.
I give them all the furniture I own, and I make do with what's left. So,
You sure?
yeah, we'll make it work. I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
make it work. That is right.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
We need a fact check here because in your app, you claimed that Minthara's weapon in Baldur's Gate 3 is named after you. Is that true?
That is true. That is actually true. I don't know if anyone in the chat has ever played Baldur's Gate 3, but there's a character named Minthara. She's also a playable character. She's kind of sassy, but she wields a mace. It's a +1 mace, and it bears my name. So super exciting.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Wait, how did that happen?
And you've had this name since you've played ever?
Since I've been Zyanide since middle school. So yeah.
And spelt in this way too.
Well, this way.
Wait,
wow.
So wait, is that just good RNG?
There's no way it's good. No. Yeah. Long story short, I don't even know how much I can say. I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so is it actually
mystery.
connected to you then?
Yes.
It's a mystery. It's very mysterious.
Actually. Oh wow.
I did some things. I did some things in in a past life of helping gamers.
I did some things I'm not proud of, but
no, dude, I'm super proud. I'm
kidding.
super proud, man. But yeah, I previously, we'll just go ahead and put a little something out there. So
nice.
I worked at Razer for 10 years, community management, influencers, all that fun stuff.
Oh, really?
And yeah, dude, Anyway.
Wait, hold on. Have I met you in real life?
Many times, bro.
Wait, dude, this is so
really?
funny.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Many times.
Oh
Many times.
no.
Esfand is the homie.
Wait, dude, that's
funny.
so funny.
So, but all through that time, meeting influencers, making sure doing what I can, supporting their careers, supporting the scene, that entire time I've always had Libra. I've always been walking the walk, not just talking it. So, when they say for gamers by gamers, that was me.
Yeah, there you go. Wait, I just looked you up on Twitter. I know you.
There you go.
So
really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
Small world.
That's so funny. That's freaking funny. Well, cool.
Go team.
That's super funny.
So, what do you think are going to be the most serious challenges that you're going to face? Because it sounds to me like you've already mapped out all of your big pain points, and you've got a whole committee of people helping to solve a lot of that.
An incredible committee of players that are going to have my back during this journey, which is awesome. But for real, it's like, you ever been on an airplane and they're like, make sure you put on your mask before you help the child next to you or whatever? I'm kind of the opposite. So I want to make sure my guild is set up in their houses as well. We're going to have a lot of players coming back. I want to make sure that everyone gets their plots that they want and they're set up before I dive in fully for my house. I want to make sure the squad's taken care of first, but that's just me.
I'm really confused. I feel like sometimes you got this all planned out where everyone will do everything for you. And then sometimes I'm all about the people and making sure everyone else is okay. So how do you balance that? When are you person A and when are you person B?
I don't like labels. I'm just a person, I want to make sure the guild is taken care of. I'll be playing until I pass out daily, as usual. You know how we get down.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
So I will certainly find some time to really hammer on what we need to do. But we got to go out there and farm a lot of content to get those really rare and exciting decor pieces as well. So there's we got to balance
exciting
it.
them to do it for you. Yeah. Okay. Have you ever considered? Do you stream at all?
Yeah, I stream, on DJ Cyanide here on Twitch.
Okay,
I
cool.
post some of my most popular clips up on TikTok as well. So mostly whenever I pop all my CDs and you see the shadowy apparitions just flowing out of me and all that. So it's a blast, We're just flexing a little bit on the timeline.
Nice.
That's cool.
Do you see housing as a relaxing feature?
I think it's an incredibly relaxing feature. Honestly, this may be the closest a lot of players even get to home ownership. So, I really take it seriously. This is a beautiful thing that they're adding for us rather.
Yes. However, just like home ownership, I think people might find out that a lot of times it can also mean getting a whole lot of extra work.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
I was thinking you have this pretty different aesthetic for your build compared to what we have seen a lot of. It's not a cozy cottage. This is going to be iron spikes, all that smokestacks, all that stuff. Fortress. Is this going to win a beauty contest against a cottage?
I hope that we aesthetically, I'm hoping to integrate some more obscure decor pieces to not only show things used in different ways. I want to experiment with materials. I want to experiment with floor coverings, although I'm typically levitating to keep my feet clean, toes out for Xalatat. But, I think everything's going to be fine, honestly.
I did notice that you are always hovering. You are
I do what I
always
can.
hovering.
If you could, why wouldn't you?
Well, you have your orders. You have 7 days to optimize your fund. So I hope you parse.
Wait, are you not wearing socks?
Oh no, toes out.
Oh,
toes out.
Toes out.
Come on now.
Right. Okay.
Toes.
It's out of respect.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, I hope you.
Really quick, Zepla, thank you for pulling this all together. I really appreciate the opportunity, the platform, the help, everything. Like this is incredible. You're really doing something beautiful for the people out there. So thank you for helping to usher WoW housing to the masses. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. I'm really happy that you've applied and that you're going to be part of this because I think that you're exhibiting a side of housing that is kind of unique in the sense that you're showing that housing can be social. I think housing has a bit of some people have a wrong idea that it's going to be like garrisons that were, famously a little antisocial. And I think that what you're doing with the guild concept and the guild neighborhood and making it this group effort is really beautiful because it's showing, this isn't just a place where you need to hide away in a hole and not to talk to anyone. This is something that can bring the whole guild together as part of a shared missions. So I'm really glad that you're able to show that perspective.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. And good luck to all of the finalists.
All right.
Yeah,
take
good luck
care,
to you too.
Zyanide, and thank you so much for coming along. Now, we have one more.
Thank you, Zyanide.
Finalists.
Ooh, final person.
We have one more finalist to speak to, and that is Radish. Radish, are you here on the call?
I am, and I'm even awake.
You are awake. What time is it for you right now?
It is now 8 o'clock in the morning on December the 3rd. I'm coming to you from the future, and I'm pleased to say the world still exists.
December 3rd. Oh, wow. Okay, good. That means I have at least another day to go. Awesome. Well, good morning. Thank you for getting up so early.
Yes. Thank you very much for joining us, Radish.
No worries.
Okay, let me get your character here for everybody to see. Your beautiful character on screen. There we go. So, Radish is joining us from Australia, as I said. And she's been playing WoW since 2006. And she has been building houses in MMOs like Rift and Wildstar for longer than some of y'all have been alive. She is an expert at cobbling together random items to make something totally new and unexpected. But the concept that she pitched me this week, it is so ambitious that it borders on the impossible. She looked at the assignment build a house? And she said, no, I'll do you one better. So please welcome Radish.
Thank you.
Okay, so we know that you are creative. I'm showing one of your builds from the beta here on screen right now. But let's talk about the scale for this week, because everyone else in the cast is building a home. You know, we've got a fortress, maybe a cottage. But you told me that you are not building a house. Radish, what exactly are you building?
I am going to build a town, a whole town. And it's not as bad as it sounds, because one of the best things about building a town is you start off with one house, you add a few more, and when it's time to stop, you just stop. If you've got more time, you build another house.
That is really, really crazy.
So how do you plan on building so many houses?
A lot of them will be facades. A lot of them will just be you peek through a window and see the inside. And if I make you want to go in there and torture you with that, I have done my job.
Nice.
Are you doing this on one plot?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Yes. So Radish pitched the idea of building a town with shops, apartment, even a apartments, park, you know. This is really impressive. You know, most people are struggling to finish one living room. But so how are you planning to build an entire civilization in 7 days?
One piece at a time.
You also mentioned mad scientist's hidden lab.
Oh yes, gotta have one of those.
Okay.
Nice.
Did you experiment with that already? Tests?
Well, everybody has a dark side, and that's where I put mine out. When I was a child, I wanted to grow up and be a mad scientist, and then I actually worked in a lab for a while and hated it. So that kind of destroyed that dream, but I keep it alive in my builds.
Wow. Yeah, that's you were telling me about your build on the beta, where you showed me a room that was the mad scientist laboratory, where you were trying to mutate an eagle by flooding it with purple light so it would become large enough for everyone to fly on. Is that right?
That is my plan. Yes, that is my plan, to have eagles fly across the face of Azeroth, carrying everybody to their destination. One day it'll come true.
Nice.
I love this. So, I mean, it sounds like, you know, is this a housing competition or is this a supervillain origin story?
Both.
They are not mutually exclusive.
Well, can you promise us judges that your experiments will stay contained within your plot? Because we don't need 50-foot birds terrorizing the neighborhood. That would be unfair advantage for you compared to the other contestants.
You've got to live dangerously. Why not?
But
no, I probably am going to go with a different track this time. Okay. I have been sitting here whilst listening to the contestants, and my gosh, what competition. I have been planning on how I can torture plushies.
Oh, plushies.
Torture plushies?
Plushies?
Yeah.
That's not very nice.
Plushies can be dangerous.
What did they do?
I thought they'd appreciate being the star in my mad show.
Right. They will be the protagonists of the show. I mean, it's storytelling. And we love storytelling here. It won't... I know one thing. Radish's build will not be boring. That I can guarantee. So let's talk a bit about your kit bashing history. Is that the correct term, by the way? Can you explain what kit bashing is?
Kit bashing.
Kit bashing.
Do you know about this term?
No.
Well, I've heard it come up whenever in various like housing discussions, because I've heard it refers to this process of, you know, like cobbling together different individual items to make the new type of item. Is that something that you feel you have like a lot of expertise at doing?
In Rift, we used to call that morphing.
Okay.
And yes, pretty much everything you do is some sort of morphed together item. In Rift is slightly different to World of Warcraft in that you're actually given a slice of terrain and you can build your own house from the ground up. So everything is just morphed together. The scale of Rift housing is bigger than WoW's. The biggest thing that I've ever built is 5,000 items, and that's about 4 to 5 months worth of work.
Oh my!
5 months?
Yep, and I've done that 3 times.
Wow.
Dang. Okay.
Whoa.
But in this competition, you only have 1 week. Is that enough time?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, do you know how to crunch?
Oh, that's another new term. What is crunching?
It's
It's
do
like
a
when
lot more
you're-
work than you should
No.
be doing in the time frame. Or
Oh,
Esfand,
yes.
what's
You
your
always do
definition?
that when building. I mean, you just get lost in time and it just flows out of you. It just pops out of your imagination.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You wake up one day and it's all there.
You told me that with your idea for the town and like these facades, you brought up the shambles as a reference point, and I tried to find some B-roll that would kind of like maybe get across the kind of idea of like these tight, narrow alleyways. Are you planning to build that kind of thing inside and outside? If you're
Not the outside.
home?
The outside, you would just not have enough item
Okay.
limit for that.
Okay.
But the inside, I'm going to try. That is actually the challenge in my build, in that we still have rather limited items at the moment in WoW. Rift, when it was in full flow, had 2,000, 3,000 of quite good items that you could build from. They actually had tiles that you could use to make things from scratch. Here in WoW, it'll be what items can I use to give the texture and feeling of architecture, and that'll be fun. I've already thought of using a bathtub as an arch for a doorway.
Wow.
Bathtub.
I like
That's so
I like
cool.
that term kit bashing because like I've always wondered like what do you call that, because that's something that people do, like just being creative is trying to like, you know, morph things and like just we're just gonna shove half this thing into the wall and it's gonna look like something else now. So yeah, I didn't know there was a term for it. So kit bashing is kind of going back to that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great
So-
term, actually.
Apart from the bathtub, have there been any other like crazy ideas like that you had for like repurposing an item in WoW to use in a really different, unexpected way?
Well, I was tempted to build a carousel in the park because I think the eagle and the wyvern would make a great ride. So I'll see if I get the time to do that.
Well,
Okay.
I have to bring up the Rift housing blog. So Radish actually ran a player housing blog for Rift Dimensions called Better Homes and Dimensions. And I looked into this blog and I saw a nativity scene that Radish built. I can't show the screenshot here, so maybe you can explain to the other judges what specific item did you use to build Baby Jesus' crib?
I used a set of ribs, monster ribs to be exact.
Yeah.
When Rift came out, it had maybe 250 items that you could use to build with the collection of tiles. So a lot of that are square blocks that I then made people out of pots and burlap bags. And there wasn't anything to use as a crib, so I used the ribs because at least it cradled the little child that I built inside.
That is just
Are you saying ribs? Like animal?
ribs, monster ribs. Yes.
Yep.
That's
Yes.
oh my god.
So it was a
I mean,
creepy
that's-
nativity scene.
Yes. So
Oh my god.
she made
Yeah.
the crib out of monster ribs, and she made the wise men out of burlap sacks. There was also, you know, a little mustache and beard made from tiny little metal pipes on their face. So, you know, how do you even come up with that? I think that's pretty metal to use, you know, skeleton parts of an animal for that purpose.
That was my very first build.
Oh.
I didn't know what I was doing.
So what creative usage? I mean, we did ask a little bit about that. You know, the bathtub and the carousel type concepts. Like, are you going to try to turn a pile of Murloc corpses into like a patio set? Like, what kind of what fresh horrors can we expect?
I think for that one, you'll have to wait for the build.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see. Then.
That makes sense.
I'm really imagining a House of Terror kind of experience. Is that sort of the main theme that you're going for the aesthetic? Is it going to be scary? No?
Not really.
Annie,
I think you'll find.
I'm scared, yeah.
Annie's scared.
You'll wander through the town and it will look pretty normal, but every so often there'll be something that just goes, oh. All I can say is I don't think there's enough dead heads in the game for me to truly achieve what I want.
There's one of those things where everything looks normal and great, but then when you zoom in, you're like, oh.
Right. Yes.
That's a toenail.
Oh. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I'll just not go close then I won't be scared.
I think that's right. So you spent 6 years in Rift Dimensions and were known as the Queen of Clutter. Is that right?
I was. Yes, I was given that title
Nice.
for one of my competition builds. The kitchen amazed them because it just had such a natural look to it. You go into a lot of people's houses and they've lined up all the chairs and everything's nice and orderly and it looks very pretty, but it doesn't look like it's lived in. And I used to draw the chairs out, and on the kitchen counters you had boiled eggs, you had cookies just pulled out of the oven, and in the oven I had made a roast chicken out of pots. And that's why they called me the Queen of Clutter.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
I'm so excited to see what you're going to build. But, you know, being a Queen of Clutter can be a problem in WoW player housing because we do have that strict item limit. Like, how are you going to survive with this the fixture budget? Is this going to...
I am worried about that because the limit is really quite low. And the worst of it is you don't know just exactly how much space you have, because if you were to work out your budget according to large items, medium items and small items, you have to do algebra. I don't know why Blizz is making us do algebra.
Yeah.
It's like I quit school to avoid math, and I see math here.
See, that's that for me. That's why math was so good, just because you never know when you're going to need it in a video game.
So you've actually mentioned that you are gold rich, and you've spent over 2 million gold buying up materials already. Can you brute force the economy for this competition?
Oh, I am sure going to try. Yes, I have always been an auction house goblin. I have my own swift spectral tiger. I have my own magic rooster, and I have my own white woolly mammoth that I have bought. So, you know, successful there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it might end up, I don't know. I feel like it's just going to keep adding up. I mean, how much gold are you really willing to burn to win this? I mean, are you going to inflate auction house prices all by yourself? Fix the server economy.
That's how you make money. If you can inflate the price and sell at that price, that's the way to make the gold.
Nice.
I mean, are you going to be doing a lot of that grinding on your own? You know, farming the materials, farming lumber, I think is going to be a big part of it.
I am trying to think of ways to bribe my guild, and I already have my epic pack, so I'm thinking of using the code to give us a prize.
Oh, yeah.
To make them slave for me.
Nice.
That's smart. Oh, did you guys listening to Zyanide?
I was inspired too, so I don't blame you. That's a great idea.
Like, hey, my guild, you know, ask what can your guild do for you, not what can I.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Now, when asked about what plot you wanted, you said, surprise me. Now, that is a flex, because for this contest, you are free to choose any plot you like. But do you truly not care at all where you build, or are you just like that confident you can terraform anything?
Blizzard have done a wonderful job with the plots. Each and every one of them has something attractive about it. And you're not a real builder if you can't take a plot that you're not really into and make it wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I like that mindset.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have 6 years of, well, more than 6 years. You have a ton. 6 years from Rift Dimensions, but a ton of overall muscle memory across many different MMOs. Like, I would say you probably are old guard, old school player housing MMO finalist, but this is a brand new system. And so I'm wondering if a big challenge you might face is like rewiring your muscle memory, like trying to press Rift hotkeys, but accidentally deleting stuff with the UI being new.
Oh yes. Oh, I so battle with the interface. I love it when I'm trying to move something and it goes shooting off into the ether and I have no idea where it's gone. Oh, that is just adorable.
Oh my goodness.
But I do actually have problems with muscle memory. I hadn't realized how much of that muscle memory had remained. And when I'm on the keyboard doing things, I often find myself popping up a map of the place instead of actually moving into move or resize or rotate.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just curse and go back to it.
So you did mention that you've been testing the beta extensively, but so you might have gotten more of a connection with the system now. Do you think that's fair to say?
I
did
feel fairly competent.
Mm-hmm.
How much time have you spent in the beta?
Probably about 40 hours of building.
Wow.
40. Wow.
Yeah.
40 hours.
Okay.
That's
give or
impressive.
take. I mean, in my mind it feels longer because I'm in my happy place. So maybe drop that to 30, but somewhere around there.
Yeah, still
plus
it's
minus
a lot
10
either
hours.
way.
Yeah, give or take.
Okay.
You do notice things I think a lot of us don't. When I chatted with you a little in pre-screening, you told me that WoW items rotate from the middle while other games rotate from the bottom. But like to a casual player, that doesn't mean anything. Like,
oh, interesting.
Can you explain what that means to you? Like as a master builder, I think it's fair to say that.
Well, psychology is important in how games are designed. And one of the things that we all see in the world is trees and grass moving in the wind. We see them rotating and they all rotate from the bottom. We understand that naturally as we wander around the world. When it comes to rotating in a game, I think it's much easier if the point of rotation is actually at the bottom of an item, because we tend to understand that instinctively. And I noticed that Rift, I don't even know, not Rift, World of Warcraft does actually rotate a lot of its items from the middle, but sometimes they've got it in different places as well. So obviously it's not uniform yet, and I don't know what their final plan is, but I would like to see them think about rotating it from the bottom. There are times in some items where you rotate it one way, then you try to rotate it another, and it just rotates really strangely, and I can't figure out where either end is going to go. And I don't think that's a good thing.
You said something really interesting in the interview that I haven't been able to stop thinking about on that subject, which was that the human brain, like imagine in your mind, I'm speaking to chat, like imagine a tree in your mind, okay? And now imagine rotating that tree. You're imagining rotating it from the bottom, actually, not necessarily from the middle part. And that's something I have never thought about before. And I thought that was really interesting, different, like deep perspective on-player housing that I think is pretty unique to what you're bringing to this competition?
Well, it's important because we generally place the bottom where we want the item to go. And then we try to maneuver it into the angles that we want while the bottom stays where we want it. If you rotate it from the middle, the bottom goes shooting off to where you don't want it, while the top goes to the angle you want. And then you've got to replace it again. So ergonomics is part of what I notice because I have an illness that really makes ergonomics important. And so, yeah, I do tend to notice these things.
Mm-hmm. So are you going to be doing trigonometry in your head to get a bookshelf straight?
I am so hoping not, because trigonometry was a long time ago and I was never very good at sines or cosines.
Okay.
So I think it's actually so interesting to think about, because you make a really good point about how it's like moving from the bottom like an anchor point. Do you think WoW should, do you think Blizzard should change that for how they do housing, or do you think they should keep it the way it is?
Well, I hope to be persuasive enough to change their mind, yes.
Okay. Well, maybe, I mean, we'll see what happens in the competition then.
Yeah.
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 You know, looking at your application overall, you've mentioned strange magic, mad science, hidden labs, mutated monsters, possible plushie torture. Everybody else is building a home. You might be building a sci-fi B movie, and I am giving you 0 notes. We are going to be taking the safety rails off completely for everyone, really, for this competition. So I just hope that you do not hold back. You know, if you want to get weird, get weird. I want to see it really bad. So unleash chaos. I hope you do.
I will do my best. But before we go, can you tell me what plot I'm building on?
You can pick any plot you like.
Oh, any plot. Oh.
Yes, it is.
This was her plan.
To decide. Well, Radish,
it's a secret now.
You might be the final boss of housing. You have 7 days to break the game engine, mutate an eagle, and build an entire town. So good luck. We will see you at the finale. Do not unleash any mutant plagues on the neighborhood, please. We're giving you 7 days as well, not 7 years.
No mutant plagues. No, you're no fun.
All right. Thank you so much. It was lovely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Radish.
Can't wait to get
everyone.
spooked. Bye-bye.
Okay, so that takes us through all of our contestants. That is all.
Wow, we got a good crew.
Yeah.
For, World of DecorCraft. And what do you think?
Dude, you know what's interesting
Such a
about
varied
Radish?
cast too.
I swear Radish could read like audiobooks for children or something. Like
so many people in chat were saying that.
Really?
They love her
Okay.
voice.
Yeah, that's true.
She has like that. It's not just the voice. It's like the cadence of how she speaks. It sounds like she's telling a story every time she speaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very.
It's a very interesting cadence where it's like you want to listen to it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Like storybook, like
yeah, they're
children's
actually
programming.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought it was so interesting.
It's like a special tone to it, which gives it like I don't know, an extra touch.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
So,
it's like animated.
Wrapping up and kind of thinking about everybody that we've met today. Wow, we had Jay, the Bard, Nav, Girly Pop, Gamer, Cozy Gamer. We've got Eden, the FFXIV hustler over here in WoW now. Puffin, the Zoomer, who is inheriting the game from his dad. It's the next gen of gamers. Zyanide,
using Roblox as inspiration.
Yes. And of course, Radish, who we've just spoken to, really the MMO housing old guard that might know these systems, better than most. So what do you think? Who do you think is going to have the worst time? Who do you think is going to struggle the most?
Ooh, struggle the most?
Who are you most worried about, I guess? Who are you most concerned
I think I am worried about Radish, considering how she has that experience of putting a lot of things together, I think she'll reach the limit.
I think
I think it's gonna be hard.
I think she just has such like a grand scale that she's built in her head, also based on like the other experience from like Rift and everything else. That I think trying to like convert it, first off, like convert that down to WoW, sure, but also she has her sights set super high. But to be fair, she also did explain the way that she was going to think about it is put it together, you build a house, and then you just build another house, and then you just build another one. So it's very like modular in the sense that, oh, I don't need to have this whole thing done for it to be done. It really just takes one part to get finished and it's done, but then you can make it more and more and more. So I don't think she's going to hit a point where she's like, where she is going to be like, oh crap, there's not enough. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like she has an idea of how to limit each bit of it instead of building too big and then everything is empty. Yeah, it's a good point. She did have like you said, modular thought process. Mm-hmm. So maybe it actually does work out.
I think that there's, honestly, she said, one step at a time. And that's the best advice you could probably give anybody, regardless of the scale of their dream for housing. But I feel like there's reason to be concerned about everybody. Like everybody has different challenging points of pressure. And it's going to be really intriguing to see how it plays out this week. We've got Jay is running on like vibes and inspiration. He really
his vibe building.
He was like, I've got pure inspiration. And I'm like, you have no building experience. He's like, I don't need it. I have creativity. And I'm like, maybe you don't. Like, I really do believe, it was important to us to build a cast that included a lot of very different backgrounds of player housing experience, building experience. Of course, housing is new to all of us, but we wanted to show that you can be new to the system. And, it's easy to work with. You can still, you can have the self-expression journey, because we're not going to be judging on like who builds the best house. That's kind of not the criteria. I think the goal is to look at the creative process, the journey, the storytelling aspect of like, what does housing mean to you? We're going to kind of, look into more of a deeper, I guess, judging it more like an art contest, I think is probably fair way to describe it. Yeah. We have, Eden, our grind lord, the spreadsheet.
Right, the spreadsheets, yeah.
So
oh, I love that so much.
And, we have Min-Maxer out here calculating the comfort per second.
Yeah. The decor per second, the DPS.
Yeah.
Yes. Decor per second.
Decor per second.
And of course, Radish trying to build an entire town. So the talking phase is over and the grinding part begins this week. So as a reminder of the format for World of DecorCraft, for the next 7 days, our builders will be locked in combat with a housing boss.
Yeah. It'll be combat bugs for 7 days. So no drinking, no eating.
They'll be fighting their own sanity this week. And I will be visiting each of them midweek for surprise check-ins to see who's thriving and who is crying.
Nice.
Over not enough decor. And so you're going to see all of that drama on the finale on December 10th. That is when we will be back with our next episode of World of DecorCraft with Esfand and Annie. And we'll see what happened. We'll see the final result.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you think there's any way for someone to sabotage for the others?
Ooh, what a good question. I bet.
How fun.
I'd love to see that, but I'm just not sure if you can.
They all seem like really sweet. I don't think they would.
But I mean, if there's a competition on the line,
You think? Oh, I can't
if they
imagine
could. I mean, I could.
I
could.
Was that?
Who was that?
I think it was Jay.
I don't know. I think it was a ghost.
Jay. I think it was.
Who do you think would be the most likely to sabotage? And why is it
I mean,
Zyanide?
certainly.
Oh, you think it's Zyanide? You think
Yeah,
it's
I think so.
Zyanide?
I think.
Well, I mean, once you
I
get
think it's
locked
Mav.
into that competitive mindset, a lot of times you know, it's no holds barred. You want to do whatever you can to get ahead. And if it's not against the rules, then it's allowed, right? You know, we've been pretty loosey-goosey with the rules because it's player housing. It's this open-ended creative self-expression. And so, you know, we definitely...
I think it's probably Mav is most likely to sabotage.
Oh!
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the cozy sim streamer.
Yeah.
The cozy streamer.
Mm-hmm. As
Oh my
I think,
goodness.
yeah. I mean, I think you would maybe want to think that maybe it's Zyanide, but he'll be like, look, he's the clean guy. Okay, he's got his guild. All right, he's the clean guy. He'll have somebody else do the dirty work. Okay, but then you have Jay, who I think Jay is like, maybe it would be Jay, but he just, when push comes to shove, when it came to actually like pushing the button to sabotage, I think he wouldn't have the heart to do it. Okay, so it wouldn't be Jay. I think it's Mav. Yeah, I would say Mav.
Okay.
Well,
Is it the Taylor Swift inspiration?
Absolutely, it is.
all right, well, this is it. You know, renovation has begun. So make sure you're following our channels because you're not going to want to miss the results. You can join us right here on Wednesday, December 10th for the World of DecorCraft Grand Finale, where we will, like I said, tour the final builds, judge their interior design choices ruthlessly, and crown the very first Azeroth's first top modeler. So somebody's going to be walking away with a Midnight Collector's Edition that's signed merch from the dev team and a year of World of Warcraft game time. A huge thank you to Blizzard Entertainment for sponsoring this event and giving us the keys to the kingdom. Thank you to my fellow judges, Esfand and Annie. It's so fun to judge this competition with you.
Yeah.
So I
So
trust
good to
your
be here.
judgment.
Thanks for putting it on.
Yes. So good
Yeah,
luck to our
incredible.
builders.
Incredible work putting this together, all those applications, everything about it. Like Zepla has created this, and there's so many parts of this entire process that she's been working on for weeks. Is it?
Chat.
For a long time,
leak.
right?
I'm gonna leak. Chat. Zepla
she's been
has
working
been
so
working.
hard.
She's been stressing about this thing because she's been stressing so hard, dude. She's like working super hard trying to make sure everything's good. But no, it was great, Zepla. Great job.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, everything has turned out super good. So I can't
needed
wait till
more
next week.
practice with the puppet shifting. I made like 50 different emotes for every person's character.
Yeah.
For the puppet show.
Yeah,
you guys saw the production. Yep.
I tried very hard, so thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm really excited about this feature. So good luck to our builders, and try not to go oof, which is out of furniture. Yeah.
Yeah, don't go oof, chat.
Yeah? Don't go oof. Okay, well, I wrote taglines for this event too. What I wrote was, "Come for the community, stay because you live here now." And I thought that was
that's good.
Live, laugh, lumber. That's all. See you at the finale. Bye. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you so much.
And next part of the show is next week.
Yes,
Last
December
reminder.
10th is the finale.
Yeah,
This
what
is just
day is
episode
that?
1.
Wednesday. Yeah.
See you then.
Yeah. See you on Wednesday.
Bye, chat. We'll see you Wednesday.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
All right, chat. I'm still here. Give me a second. I'm gonna just talk to them real quick. I think she did a great job. I'm gonna talk to them real quick, and I will get started with the rest of the stream. Okay. Wait, can you show me? Oh, frick. Chat, I'm here, I promise. I'm not here. Don't listen to me. You can't hear me. Here, watch this. Distraction.
What's up, everybody? Find a spoon anywhere, so I guess hands it is. Just chicken noodle. Should be fine. Hot. Frick, that's hot. Tastes good, though. Round 2. Broth's perfect. Noodles are soft. This actually kind of works. Huge right now. Frick, I'm like 1,000 pounds.
Bro,
Yep,
what the hell? Wait, why is it zoomed on my... Okay.
Rock and roll, boys. Meet Big Bertha. You picked the wrong day to mess with the beard.
Wait, have I seen this one?
Frick yeah. I'm serving hot lead for breakfast and there's plenty to go around. I'm here to eat kebabs and kick butt and I'm all out. Folks, I may not have made the Hall of Fame, but here at Big Tony's, every meal's a touchdown. See that? No flag on the play, baby.
Dude, this is hilarious.
At Big Tony's, we don't fumble your credit score. We run it straight into the end zone.
It's crazy. Oh, wait, too dang. Oh, my bad. Sorry, that was me. That was my fault. Yo, chat, we are back. Any backers? Hello, 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 hello. Click, transform, reset, transform. Oh my gosh, I forgot to downgrade my capture card or upgrade my capture card. So you guys are looking at bad video. Can you end the live with thing? It's very broken on mobile. Dude, I'm about to go on a freaking tear, dude. I'm about to go on a freaking tear. On the Twitch user experience, dude. The UI of Twitch. Is it me or lip sync? Oh, my bad. Hold on. I did some of that. Give me a second. But you know what's interesting? Noticed. Okay, click. All right, we good? Chat, can you hear me now? Worst dub ever? Better? Okay, I have a question. Because I just realized that my default delay Squeaks did a video on it too. I kind of don't want to do a video because this is why I don't want to do a video. I feel like people hop on the bandwagon whenever anybody has any criticism of Twitch especially, and they add a bunch of noise into the real critique, and then it makes people ignore your critique. Thank you, Officer Juice. God bless, brother. Okay, so question about the delay. I'm gonna do a sync clap. Okay, ready? There's no delay. Okay. So there's a 200 millisecond delay set on my audio. And I can't remember why I had a 200 millisecond delay set. I have a 450 millisecond delay set on my music. Wait, yeah, how did you know it was exactly 200? How about now? No delay. So you know what's interesting is I've had that on for I don't know how long. Wait, now it looks like it's delayed. Wait, really? Should be the same on YouTube and on Twitch. It's good now. But why? Okay, but why did I have that? I had a 200 millisecond delay on all my audio and nobody said anything forever. Audio seems early now. The OTK event? Which one though? I think it was a Rock Band thing. I think I did it for Rock Band. Audio seems early. Okay, well, so I just put the 200 on. We are too afraid of you to say anything. I love it. Let's keep it up. You're freestyling, singing audio for the ends. Oh no, but that wasn't at my home setup. That was a different setup. I think it was for Rock Band. Wait, that's good. I think that's fine. Wait, you think the sound? Wait, you think the sound is early? Wait, am I wrong? Wait, when? Okay, hold on. Let's see when the sound hits. Oh, wait. I think you're right. Wait, you're right. See the sound, the clap sound, because the clap sound isn't supposed to hit until you see that. Look. That's crazy. Wait, hold on. Do another clip. Do another clip. Ready? This is the 200. Okay, do another clip of that. Wait, this is so fun. Why am I having so much fun doing this? It's like a game. Okay, advanced audio properties. 100. Okay, so I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to try this. Looking at an old VOD. I think it's because I changed my capture card. Okay, now let's watch here. This is with 200. Ready? 200. Okay, hold on. When does the sound supposed to hit? I think it's a delay. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay, so I set it to 100. Okay. Oh, wait, TTS is muted. I unmuted TTS just now. I'm unscamming. Stream elements, dashboard. Okay, now help. Tapson, thank you for the 100 bits. Vapid Villain, thank you for the new tier 1. Thank you.
Wants to do is clap for himself. Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, ready? In Chinese. Okay, ready?
All this jackass wants to do is clap for himself. Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait, hold on. Do a new clip from this point. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Clip start right here. Okay. Okay. Ready?
It would be a shame if there was unneeded audio in this clip.
Tap to the other 300 bits. Thank you, Al Furious. Calamaru, thank you for the 91 months. Thank you, Calamaru. 4Code, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you, guys.
I pooped, I peed, and I came my pants Esfand. Streamer claps for 8 hours straight.
Boycott the recaps. They excluded Chatterino. Dude, I'm telling you, I think Chatterino is a reverse view bot. Actually, I think Chatterino is a review because they started calculating view counts different. I think I have a reverse view bot on my stream because so many people watch my stream in Chatterino. Actually. Which is why whenever I do sponsors, my conversion rate, I blow everybody I know out of the water. Like I shatter everybody else. Like yes, there's actually 60,000 people. Yeah, but that's why like I don't like that's why I don't care about view count anymore because it's like I know it's not real. I know there's actually 100,000 people watching at any given moment. All right, ready? Let's see this. From this point, ready? 3, 2, 1, clip start right here. Okay. I think this is it. I think 100 is the number. I think 100 is the number. What are you doing with your mouth? I'm thinking. Why do I have one strand of hair that's greasy? You look like a crazy person? What about this looks like a crazy person? From this point, ready? 3, 2, 1, start right here. Okay. I think it's synced. From this. Yeah, I feel like a crazy person watching this. Chat, hearts in the chat for me. No, the hype train is gonna end. Somebody gift 1 million subs right now. It's only level 2. I'm gonna die. Okay, anyway. The hype train died. Pain. Can we watch Jungle Band today? We can actually. I'm gonna do one more thing though. One more thing. Okay. I turned up the speakers. Next thing's next. There's one thing Esfand knows is how to run a guild. True. Okay. Man, I do miss the days of guild leading. Okay, ready? Now we do this one. Now we do this audio text check test. Ready?
Streamer claps for 8 hours straight.
Okay, I'll clip that one. Well, I can clip it. Wait, what? Clip missing. Man, I do miss the days of guild leading. Okay, ready? Now we do this one. Now we do this audio text check test. Ready?
Streamer claps for 8 hours straight.
Okay, I'll clip that one. The days of guild leading. Test. Ready?
Streamer claps for 8 hours straight.
I think that's fine.
Streamer claps for 8. Streamer.
I think it's right. That was my speakers on max volume. That was my speakers on with max volume. So that's still playing the audio at the same time.
Claps for 8 hours straight. Claps for 8 hours. Streamer claps for 8.
You see what I'm saying?
For 8 hours straight.
I think that's fine. Like, you have the TTS on max volume, it just sounds like a reverb. Now next we do the music. Okay. I'm gonna do something that you can easily kind of have an easy beat that you can listen to. Ready? We're gonna do all this right now. Knock it out of the park. Wait, hold on. That's not gonna work. I just realized because that's on an audio channel that you can't. Ready? Do 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 do. That sounds bad right now. Okay. Okay. We heard it? Yeah, but you can't hear it on the VOD. Okay, YouTube is gonna hear this now too. Ready? Really? It sounds bad. It sounds like how this looks. Crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to sync up the latency through the speakers to this. So anytime you hear something on the speakers, you'll hear like what's essentially a reverb because the audio track has a different delay. But for some reason, my music track has a 450 millisecond delay.
T colon a colon tier re colon 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 T colon a colon tier.
Thank you, Colin Terry. Thank you, Colin Terry. Thank you. Okay, also this is how this one looks. Wow. I didn't realize how bad that was. Think about how bad that it's been like that for ages. We heard it? Yeah, but you can't hear it on the VOD. Okay, YouTube is going to hear this now too. Ready? Oh my! That is insane. $200 millisecond? 100. Oh, I'm understanding. Okay, hold on. I think I know what's going on. I think I know why all my delays were weird. But I had to, oh my gosh. Wait, this is going to sound so much better. Okay, listen again. Ready? One more time. Hoarder ally for TBC. I'll go TBC, or I'll go Horde this time. Signage. Thank you for the 8 months, man.
Esfand, you going Horde or ally for TBC?
Chain swinging, clang like it costs a lot. Weird. But I had to, oh my gosh.
BC.
Oh my gosh. I didn't have the speakers on. I'm an idiot. Speakers back on? was like, that one sounded different. Like, yeah. Well, my speakers were on, so that makes sense. Okay, ready? Okay, I maxed out my volume on my mic too. Okay, ready? Clang clang, and it costs a lot. Okay, I maxed out my volume on my mic too. Wait, hold on. Yep. Click, click, click. Okay. Get ready? Oh, wait. There's no emotion you're singing. That wasn't the... Okay. Okay. How do you, Speakers were not. Order ally for TBC. Chain swinging, clang, like it costs a lot. Weird. Oh my gosh. Clang, clang, and it costs a lot. So if I sing along, wait, that's so funny. That means anytime I've ever sang along to a song, not only if you clip it, you can't hear the music, which is that was intended because of the DMCA. I was singing half a second off in the past. I just realized. Clang, clang, and it costs a lot. Get ready? Do I leave it? Clang, clang, and it costs a lot. I feel like I have to sing the song. Okay, I maxed out my volume on my mic too. I feel like I have to sing the song, right? What's a song that's not going to get DMCA'd? Actually, that won't get DMCA'd, right? You have to dance as well. I don't think I need to do that part. Here, we'll do this. This isn't gonna get tagged. All these songs get tagged. Okay. Ready? Musica. Okay, ready? Okay. Speakers on all the way. Mic on all the way. Everything max. Okay, ready? Okay. Now let's see how that looks. Chat, it was beautiful. Relax. Wait, what do you mean clip missing? Even Twitch deleted the clip? Everything max. Wait, on. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. You know the rules, and so do I. Okay. Yo, what's up, Kazurikov? What's up, dude? Boom, boom, boom. Sick. Chat, I feel like I'm freaking owning, dude. I feel like I'm freaking on one. I feel like I'm on fire. I feel like a freaking champion, dude. This is fake Esfand. Real Esfand, it's black and red clothes. True.
Now do AI Esfand and see who sings it better.
Now, you know what's interesting? Oh, my gain is set to minus 19 on my audio. On my music channel. Why is my gain minus 19 on music? You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Oh, I should check my audio settings right now. Because if I have this too high, that is why it was peaking, and I understand now. Okay. Now we will see who's the best. Okay. That's been my favorite streamer according to Twitch. Not according to Twitch. According to me. I don't know. I just felt like doing that. I feel like I watched so many AI videos of myself that I've started reacting in a way that my AI would react. Maybe it is affecting how I act. Okay. Is the audio quality on the music becoming better? Does this sound higher quality than it did before? Does it sound better quality than before? Twitch compression will always make it sound the same. Okay, I'm gonna change it mid song. You ready? Okay, I'm putting it on the clip. I'm gonna change it mid song. You ready? Not ready. Okay, ready now? How about 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 now? Okay, we're here. Filters, because before what I had this set to, I had this set to minus 19 decibels, and this was set to 100. Okay, so I cranked the gain on my mic settings. All right, I'm gonna play it. This was the old. I can't hear anything on YouTube. You will in a second. I just turned it back on. Okay, this is the old. I'm gonna flip it. She got a big bed, never drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a party that's a no. Just pop the Kenny about a million options. Is it better now than it was at the beginning of the song?
piece. I'm bumping that park in the car, pretending I. Singing low while I pop a bottle off of your chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always
it's louder, it's fuller.
You are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, number drop a low.
He didn't really have good bass before.
And she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a party that's a no. Just pop the Kenny about a million options that is talking.
The bass is better because it's equalized correctly. See, this is like little stuff that I've had with my setup for a while that I'm like, that kind of unraveled and I didn't even know. I'm gonna be real, I don't even know what I'm listening for. Hey, it's all good. What's that song called? It's called Edamame. Edamame. Oh, full commitment's what I'm thinking of. I'm gonna listen to it too. Full commitment's what I'm thinking. The hell? Twitch pissing me off. Pretty crisp right now. I won't imagine if I was on FFZ. Ooh. Okay, I'm putting it on. Crank the game. Okay. This is old. The hell? I'm gonna flip it. Bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, number drop a low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a party that's a no. Just pop the Kenny about a million options. Is it better now than it was at the beginning of the song? Bringing the piece. I'm bumping that park in the car, pretending I. Singing low while I pop a bottle off of your chain swinging, clang clang. I can't hear anything on YouTube. You will in a second. I just turned it back. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip it. Great. Sounds so much, dude. The music, dude. Music on stream sounds so much better now. Do you think it's good? Why are you watching Esfand? I don't know. It's a great question. Enable festive version of jig emote. Jiggling. Any jigglers? Chat, type one if you're jiggling. Okay, audio delays and stuff are good. That's actually crazy how big of an impact that was making on the audio quality of stream. I didn't realize. Chat, can we get hearts to the chat for you for following rule number 1, no complaining? I hate it here. Overlay. There we go. Put that back on. Cool. Chat, I'm having a great time, man. I'm just feeling good all day, dude. I bought some new things. Yeah. We didn't want to end up like the happy birthday guy. Yeah, true. True. You never want to end up like that guy. Okay, there we go. This audio's a little bit more balanced now. Okay. I turned my speaker down. Are you gonna be looking at the new WoW stuff? I don't know if we will because of the servers being down. But what we can do, we might do a little bit of might do a little bit of leveling of the guy at this one too. You need to change this. You look at the end where I put my hand down. I think it just needs to be a constant loop. You see what I'm saying? Critiquing emotes classic. Dude, I'm an emote connoisseur, okay? Heard of the story about how Kanye had to get Timbaland to fix the song Power for him? Sound engineering is fascinating. I have not. Hold on. Timbaland fixes Power for Kanye. I kind of want to watch this. Wait, is it Power or Stronger? Harder? Better?
This is a story about the summer George and Betty spent on Uncle Jim.
What?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you a public service announcement.
I was listening to Strong on the radio and kids irritating the shit out of me because they was like loud, but they wasn't knocking like that. I just felt like we need to come in and just do a new mix.
Okay. This video is so old.
It's way crazier than Rich. Another level. Another level of crazy. Last time I think that we mixed Bring Me Down 4 times. That was the most on it, like the most mixes we did on the song.
How many times has Stronger been mixed now?
I think it's 11, 10 or 11 times.
Mixed Stronger 11 times?
10 or 11, 10 different mixers on it, yeah.
10 different mixers?
Yes. Wow. Maybe even more. I lost track. I lost count. And it's still not that. You had everything with Tim tonight. Yeah, from scratch? Yeah. Well, see what he do. Yeah. I got that chorus. I was gonna get Tim to just help me out a little bit with the sonics of the kick. I'm sure. I've been in a couple clubs where it didn't show up. Like they had a wide sound system that just had like.
I can't follow what's going on.
Tell me this record's not hot.
Even though the drums ain't right, I still think I want to get the drums right and get the shit knocking, you know, for the step set.
See, my thing is, I can beef it up right now, and you're gonna go crazy, because I can do a lot in a day. I had so many sounds. It's too much to go through. It hurts to give me a headache.
I'm having the hardest time following.
Every drum machine. Sounds upon sounds is nothing I don't have. I have every drum machine ever made. I got every choir. Anything.
I feel like they're not paying attention to the stream at all. I was hoping it was gonna be like a story, you know? Yeah, and I can't hear what they're saying. Frick. Okay, I thought it was me and I was just ignoring it, but apparently it was, yeah. Also, here's what we're gonna do. YouTube, we're gonna make a new stream for you guys, and we're gonna make a new stream so that we can reuse settings. This is gonna be for you guys, chat. YouTube and Twitch recaps are here. Yeah, apparently YouTube has YouTube recaps now. If you guys could do me a favor, I posted on Twitter in the Twitter community to take a screenshot of your Twitch recaps, and if you could post that on my Twitter, and I'm gonna look at the Twitter replies on stream. And then we'll get to gaming. We might do a little bit more Titan Forge today. Kanye heard Stronger playing the club one night on a very nice system. He noticed the bass wasn't coming through at all. They put the song through 10 different mixers and couldn't get it right. He took the song to Timberland. He fixed it in in just a minute. Wow. Well, dude, that's what it is. Sometimes, like, you just need somebody else to look at something. Like, you have whatever, and then just somebody else looks at it. And you're like, wait, you forgot this. It's like, oh. Okay. You know? I forgot to do something that I was supposed to do before stream. I just remembered, frick, but I can't do it now because it'll take too long, and then that means I have to remember again after stream. Redirect. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, YouTube, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, Twitch, Twitter, everything is EsfandTV. YouTube, I'm going to send you guys over now. Make sure to sub to the YouTube channel if you guys are watching the VODs. I know you already do, but you can watch all the VODs here. And sub to everything. Follow me on Twitter. Follow my Twitter. Follow my Instagram. Esfand Television. Okay, EsfandTV, 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 EsfandTV. I hear a bit of static.